Oh shit! Wait. No. Oh, wait, what? Huh? What? Oh, whoops. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. There we go. Guess I'm in now. Alrighty. There we go. Alright. Welcome to hell. Gotta take a sip of water. You can debug this? Awesome. I'll put in a Jira ticket. Anyway, welcome back. I forgot that I'm actually not using my capture card because something's going on with it. And I'm just going to simply use remote play. Alrighty. So give me a second or 9. Okay, bye, Crimson. Enjoy your night. What the hell is this? Interesting crossover. I like it. Alright, why am I not hearing shit? Oh, because it's not the... My headphones are not plugged in. Wait, did I not turn these on? No, I did. There we go. Okay. I also have to do some... If the screen is small, don't worry. Anyway, I should probably do some compressory fuckery. Also, you're not hearing shit right now, I just realized. If I go here, if I switch it to this, will it work? There we go. Alright, I'm gonna have to put some advanced audio not advanced, I have to put some filters on this shit. Oh, I already had filters on this. Awesome. Thank God for future me. Or past me, rather. Present me, thanks to them. Alright. Anyway, last time we left off, Fairy had brain problems, and now we're gonna save Fairy from her brain problems. With our Bikini Babe squad. Also, there is some significant delay on the controller again, but I think that's gonna sort itself out as I go along. So let us carry on.
So you've all come.
Not yet. Scoops hasn't gotten his folder yet. How about them Blues? Like the St. Louis Blues that lost in overtime, and like they conceded a goal with 0.2 seconds left in the third period. I mean, good on them for making that series competitive, but that is a horrifically tragic way to go out.
We have been waiting for you.
Oh boy, haven't we?
Reset!
We're up against the maid and the strongest Jaeger, huh? Oof. Talk about a killer combo.
It won't be easy.
But we have to defeat them. It's the only way we can save them and Fairy.
Is something the matter, Van?
Nah, just had a random thought. I think Reset is aware that something's up.
Really? Is that true?
Astute as always, Mr. Arkwright. I still believe you and your assistants to be the last of Almada's collaborators. After I returned from my transfer, they took you all in. I know that for a fact. There isn't the slightest discrepancy in my cognition. And yet, I cannot shake the feeling that something is very wrong. And I have had that feeling for a long while now.
Does that mean... Yeah. She probably suspected something was off from the very beginning. But she lacked any decisive proof. Am I right?
Ah, so you picked up on all that too, huh? The thought first popped into my head after you ambushed us in the subway tunnels.
I honestly didn't believe you would show up here. But alas, I'm afraid this is checkmate.
There was a trace of melancholy on your face. The fact that we were there confirmed your doubts, didn't it?
You saw that we were going to a lot of trouble to make our way over to the dancers. And that's when it hit you. You realized then there was a good chance you were all being controlled.
If that's really true, then why? Why didn't you stop and confirm your suspicions?
That would have been impossible, I'm afraid. From the very start, I've had no grasp on what was true or what was false.
What do you...
This body, and all of the senses that come with it, are fabricated. The signals that are sent to my brain, and the memories that are stored there, can in fact be altered. All that to say, I am quite vulnerable to deception.
Reset!
That's why we got you in the bikini.
Do you seriously think we'd pull something like that?
I did hear that your brain and nervous system are all that remains of your original body.
Clanking dishes, it's just a
No
bottle.
wonder you're experiencing fluctuations
I can be
in your
louder with
perception of
it.
Your identity.
Then it may be impossible to reach a peaceful resolution with reason alone. Regardless, I'm amazed she intuited that something was wrong. But I assume that's because so much of her body is artificial.
Your assumption
Boy, is it.
in a world rife with uncertainties, there is only one way to dispel them beyond a shadow.
How do you save only your nervous system? Nah, don't worry about it.
A test of metal. Show me that your words are the truth, and nothing but.
Reset.
Fine. This is the only way? Then we'll happily oblige.
I shall join her as your examiner.
Oh, cool, Cassim.
Finally opened your mouth, I was wondering when you'd speak up.
Kinda seemed like you had some doubts of your own. Guessing you weren't in the mood to talk things out.
I'm afraid words alone cannot settle this. I will give you passing marks for your reasoning, but the true evaluation has yet to begin. Now show me your strength. Arkwright Solutions. Don't disappoint me.
Bring it.
I mean, you can stay here for a little longer. Look, there's like 5 girls in swimsuits.
Watch yourselves, everyone. They've received a boost from the corrosion.
Part of their awareness has returned. All we need to do now is give them one last push.
All right, we will now defeat the maid.
I will confirm your resolve for myself.
We got a boss fight in a bikini. God bless.
The strength of your resolve.
All right, let's do it. All right, first things first, we'll move all the way here and do this.
Over here! All for you!
Accelerating!
She missed. God, it's like real life.
Now's a great time for a shark.
Oh, but she's fast now.
Cut down my enemy.
Raging wind. Reach your full power.
I won't lose.
Oh, that's right. We have the we have this, and I'll give
Now's a
you.
great time for a shard boost.
Elaine,
I'll be quick.
Not Barbados. Get me out of here.
oh yes.
All right, time for the whale to show up. The whale. What about the whales? It's a pretty darn good move.
Guess I got a bit.
Oh, that instantly killed her. That's unfortunate. Just gonna bring her back.
Appreciate that.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Maybe that wasn't the best. Maybe that wasn't a great idea. All right.
Don't hold anything back.
Oh, just do this.
Prepare yourself.
I'll take you on.
I guess I could just. Damn, I'm already like. Hold on. We'll move here.
Here I go. Real guard.
Like hell you are!
Hell yeah.
This will help.
Okay, there we go.
Appreciate that.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Oh damn it! Oh no, they're both on the side here. Nice. Hell yeah. Sick. Oof.
Fire me up.
Oh damn. Fuck. I don't know how to go about this.
There you go.
Thanks, pal.
There we go.
We'll win.
Oh, we can just do this again. Fun. Alright, I'm not really progressing my win con here.
I'll take you on.
What if you just sent another whale?
Activating drive.
Bring it on!
Use a sharp boost to get
Fuck
the
it.
upper hand.
Do this.
Counting on you, Shizuna!
Do you have any? No, you don't.
Going all in! Have some more!
Alright, time for the whale.
Let's go on ya.
This is a pretty gosh darn good move. That's a lot of damage. Holy moly.
All set! Armor!
Oh god.
Too slow.
Thank you. Oh shit. Oh my god. That was unfortunate. Insta kill on everyone, huh?
I will fight with all my strength.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's far enough.
We're good.
Do you keep up with me?
Zero delay. You got. No one here's got buffs though. What's on Pollinator? Buff removal? No, just. No! Why did I do that? Oh my god.
Here goes.
I mean, it's whatever. It's free, free buffs. I'll do this.
I'm here to
Is that really the truth?
take the lead, Miss Bright.
Wait, that's all she has? Oh, that's annoying.
For a sharp boost.
Never walk around.
Initiating drive.
Send you!
There we go. She gets another one? Good lord. Okay, I gotta focus her down real fast.
This is it.
No, okay. We'll let him go well. Cool, she got the insta-kill. I forgot she has insta-kill, so yeah.
I have to be sure.
Show us the strength of your resolve.
Alright, I gotta, like, we gotta bully Rosette real hard.
To get the upper hand.
We gotta go fast and hard.
Here goes.
Alright.
Sharp boost to get the upper hand. Activating skill.
We gotta Raging Buster her.
This is it. Way to fire me up.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
And we'll do this. Oh, hell yeah.
I won't lose.
Alright, time for the whale again. Oh, darn it. I could have
Now's a
done.
great time for a shard boost.
Show them who slept.
There we go.
Like hell you are.
Hell yeah. Oh, we're in business. Whale.
Accelerating.
I mean, Scoops would Raging Buster her every day of the week.
Too slow.
Nice.
Low.
Hell yeah.
Are you okay?
Fuck it. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do, because I feel he's gonna eat shit and die. So what we're gonna do is we're going to do as much damage as humanly possible.
It's go time.
So we're gonna do.
Fight with all my strength.
We'll do this.
Activating your turn.
Not getting away.
We'll do this.
Blast off.
Here goes.
And we're gonna single target her. And I think we just not lose.
I ain't showing any mercy.
Somebody else add a video? I'll do that.
They're getting the full course.
Okay, I did it.
Why does my chest feel so tight?
Because of that, you have heart problems. I'm sorry.
Pull out all the stops.
Engaging skill.
All right. Okay, that's not considered a buff, weirdly enough.
Show them your step, Elaine. Good luck. Got you covered. On yes. You can do it.
Hell yeah.
Go all out! Good luck! Give them your all!
Buster! Like hell you are. All set.
Too slow.
Nice. The whales. I love the whales. The whales are so cool.
Don't push yourself. You're engaging skill.
You won't want to miss.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Watch as he doesn't kill me. Darn. He killed me. I got owned.
Show them this is it.
But we got this. Oh, owned. Owned. Super hard. Oh shit, I don't have any EP. Slurp some up, Agnes.
All set. I'm on.
We got this.
Way to fire me up.
Oh, and this will in fact, we'll do this. That'll stun.
Show them your step, Elaine.
Alright, we'll do this. And we will do...
Engaging
Got
skill.
it. Let's tidy this mess up. Understood. Light.
Yeah, I'll have to... I'll fuck around with my cores. Alright, we'll do...
Boost level maximum.
What if we bonked him? Oh. Can I get a back bonus? Yes, here we go.
Activating skill.
Light, drive them out! Let's finish this now! Go!
Now we're talking.
Okay, he's back up. Sadly. We'll just do this. Oh, nice.
You still have a long way to go.
Boost gauge limit increased.
I'll support. Run wild. Raging blizzard.
He hasn't done an S-Craft at all. I guess he left that to, Reset, who's dead. She doesn't... Oh, she does... No, she has a positional here.
Surely you can do better.
Show them your step, Elaine. Van, your turn. I like it.
Shit.
Too slow.
Oh, luminous.
The Campson. Oh no.
You can't best me.
You have 3,500. Can this do more than that? Let's hope it can. Now it will.
Skill.
There we go. Oh wait, that did not kill him. But it muted him. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was easy.
That's how it goes.
We simply had to kill the robot first.
Here. Onwards and upwards.
And now Rosette no longer wants to kill us.
I'll get stronger.
These memories.
You touched hands once.
I remember now. I've been with you all this time.
Reset.
You're back.
Yeah, about time.
Robot Maid is back. Thank God.
Up until now, I had thought everything that transpired was nothing more than a fleeting dream. Few of these pleasant, precious memories had flashed before my eyes. I believed them to be merely fictitious. After all, this is nothing more than a fake body. I reasoned they were illusions generated by false signals.
Well,
It's like love. It's just chemicals. You just
all
get
those things really happened.
not
That
dopamine. What's
body
that
may
word?
be artificial.
What's the other one?
You yourself are the furthest thing from being a fake. You say you can't tell what's true and what's false. So we'll help you see the truth that's staring you in the face. You belong with us.
Right.
She's crying. They developed the robot to cry, as one does. Now you're holding hands.
Set Twinings will now resume my duties as a member of Arkwright Solutions.
Do you think the tears are like a practical consideration, or is it just for like laughs?
I'm so happy you're back. I'm truly sorry for all the trouble I
Then
caused.
again, tears in real life are a practical consideration.
Supermaid like you is supposed to be cleaning up after us, not the other way around.
Hey, cut her some slack. It wasn't her fault.
I'm just glad it all worked out.
Now then. There's only one thing left to do.
Oh? Are you finally going to make your move?
Could it be...
Oh, don't tell me.
Indeed. His words and actions were subtly considerate of myself and Miss Al-Fayed. Where I had partially noticed the truth, he was likely far more conscious.
What's he doing? He's gonna rip out his heart?
Holy shit! He burned his corrosion to a damn crisp!
Oh, he could have just done that?
This is his power. That's a technique that involves drawing the breath of the goddess into your body.
Damn, he's got some pretty good breathing techniques.
This, however. So you still had more power left in the tank. I really don't like it when my opponent holds back on me.
Wait, pump the brakes. I want to get something straight here. Not only have you been aware of what's been going on, but you could have destroyed that thing anytime you wanted.
What? Is that true? It can't be, can it? I mean, if you knew you had it, why wouldn't you want to destroy it the first chance you got?
You called it the corrosion, yes? I did indeed recognize that something was coiling around my body. I even understood that it was influencing my actions. However, if I had acted impetuously, the chance to return Fairy and everyone else to normal could have been lost forever. That was my assessment of the situation, and I acted accordingly.
His reasoning sounds logical to me.
Does it? I don't know what...
Inhuman. Wait,
No, I don't get it.
Bullshit. I'm not buying that for a second.
Thank you.
I knew something was up when he was saying crap like passing marks. And there was that vague-ass hint.
Your eyes were clouded. Thus, you chose a doomed course. I will give you passing marks for your reasoning, but the true evaluation has yet to begin.
He was merely trying to mitigate the situation and guide us all to this point. In order to fool the enemy, he let the corrosion lead him by the nose for a while.
Sure, okay. But, like, you're pretty strong. I think you'd be fine.
Marduk's chief of security is as capable as always.
Capable doesn't even begin to describe him.
He's so cool, guys. He's so cool. Okay, I was kind of liking him a little bit earlier on in this game. Not so much now.
He's finally taking
I'm reverting back to my original position.
That part, at least, is very easy to understand.
It must have been unbearable for him to see her in that state. Her feelings were slowly, yet surely being corroded.
Reset! Are you alright?
For what I've seen, yeah, I was talking to some friends who were playing it earlier. This is not only is this like obviously like worse than the first one. It's so far it's I think my least favorite one. I'm not big on it. I actually like Cold Steel 4 more than this one. Controversial take, as that might be.
You're spent, aren't you? Why don't you sit this one out? We'll get Fairy back while you...
A lot of wheels spinning in this one. Yeah, I'm not big on this.
You can leave it to us.
My apologies, everyone. I had hoped that I could return to work at once.
It is making me appreciate the first game a lot more. Like that one felt a lot like I like the structure of that one felt a lot more, I guess, classic for like lack of a better
I
term.
will look after Miss Twinings. In exchange, you must save Ferida. You're the only ones who can bring her old self back.
That goes without saying.
Thanks, man. We'll leave Reset to you.
Like, my only guess as to why this game exists outside of, like, money is maybe to set things up, like... I don't know, I guess they just want to... Well, obviously they want to set things up for the next game without having that game be too bloated, but by virtue, this game feels really bloated.
Alrighty, let's go rescue your little friend.
But yeah, the actual, like, plot of this one,
So
I'm not
glad
feeling
they're
it.
both back to normal.
Same. Now, all that's left is to bring Small Fry back home.
Right. Let's roll, gang.
Understood.
I'm on it. Don't let your feelings roll up. If we act now,
Like, my only suspicion is that the whole, like, Genesis time travel thing is going to be really important in Daybreak. Or at least that idea is going to be important.
moving ahead.
So they probably wanted to at least introduce that. They wanted to give a game to introduce that concept. But I don't know, that's just me speculating. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I guess we'll know the relevance of this game in the next game, so...
I'm on it. Don't forget about your target.
It is hard to say what the actual point of this game is actually going to be.
Give them your all. A chance.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
We'll win.
Now's a great time for a
Sorry,
short.
this is kill 'em all, Peter.
This is it. Give them your all. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
I mean, also, like, the whole, I don't know, I feel like the idea of having, like, the split roots thing was, like, maybe something they thought of, oh, this could be cool to, like, fuck around with as an idea, but then they just, like, offensive arts deal critical damage. Ooh. I'm probably gonna throw that on someone where I can. But maybe they couldn't just implement it correctly because it feels real, like, that it's a plot point, it's a plot beat, but it's also, like, a game mechanic, but it's, like, a really undercooked game mechanic. It's weird.
This could get tricky. Ooh, now they'd make for a fun fight.
Anyways, let's ignore all these. Actually, maybe not ignore them completely.
Brace yourself.
Yeah.
Snooze, you lose.
Like, I think my... No, okay, so... I was thinking about this now. Because I'm thinking, what if you could actually, like, make those mistakes? But then I realized, no, because in the story, they're aware of the time traveling, and they use the information for when they jump back to, like, act on that. So you can't act on knowledge that you wouldn't know beforehand. It's like... You know what I mean? Like, I get why it is the way it is, but, like, I feel like, at that point, don't present it that way. Maybe it's just a presentation issue.
We'll win.
Or maybe they did it just so you're not fucking confused as to what's happening.
Engaging skill.
They flinch. You're next, Shizuna.
Engaging skill.
That's it. Let's go, Agnes.
Activating skill.
Let's finish this now. Elaine.
Also, Scoops had brought up a good point last stream, and I've been actually mulling it over, and it's especially bad in this arc where, like, you get a lot of these, like, emotional beat moments for characters the player barely knows. Like, Hal and Jack got an emotional beat, and it's like obviously, like, I know if you've played the game since the first one, you would obviously know them from the third game that came out. But they've only became proper characters in this game. Or I guess if you maybe read the book, you'd maybe be invested. But that's optional, so it kind of, like, hinges on the player to, like, be invested in stuff they could just easily miss.
Snooze, you lose. They're stunned.
And yeah, if you do it too often, eventually just, like, it starts to lose its luster.
Now's a great time for a short burst. Engaging skill.
Let's go.
Now's a great time for a short burst. Engaging skill.
A chance.
Now, granted, there are some moments where, just by virtue of me having only streamed, I did not stream the first 5 games. There's just gonna be a lot of, like, context that is missing for some characters. So, like, a lot of the Ren stuff, for example, if you've only been following these games through these streams, you wouldn't really get, like, an idea of Ren all that well. Because there's, like, God, like, how many games that she's at, like 4 games worth of context we're missing.
Don't forget about your target.
snooze, you lose.
Too slow.
One more!
Now we're talking.
Well, okay, so it's not really multimedia because the books I'm talking about, they're like in-game books. You can read them in-game. It's not like you don't need to buy, like, you don't need to like go out of your way to do it. You have to go out of your way in the game to do it, but you don't have to like actually buy a book. So it's like you have the resources with you.
Now they'd make for a fun fight.
But my issue still stands. It's an optional thing. So if you don't read like a Gambler Jack books, you'd like have like a lot less info to work on. And I never read the Gambler Jack books in the games. So to me, they don't mean nearly as much. It's more like, oh, I know those characters from like that one Star Door from the third game.
That hits the spot.
We've at least seen Ren and Reverie. True, but like I said, Ren and Reverie is like a more, I don't want to say it's a stripped down version, but like a lot of like what makes that character tick, you would not have seen. Anyway.
This place. It's...
Pat.
What's happening to me? Fairy! Stay back! Stay away from me! You can't fool me! I know who you are! You're the last of Amada's collaborators! I will take you down!
Fairy.
She's
Oh, I got went
extremely
too fast.
unstable.
The child is in distress.
The rewrite is wavering. She's in a delicate state right now.
If we don't act quick, this entire space could crumble in on itself.
What a pain in my ass. Listen up, Fairy, because I'm only gonna ask this once. Is this really what you want? Is going back to being a warrior worth throwing everything away? Huh?
What do I want to do? No, I know what I want. To become a mighty warrior. But I couldn't save Ida.
So I have an issue with Fairy in this game. So they've been hinting at that she's been thinking of something, and it's been a background detail. But I feel like they probably should have pushed that a little more to the forefront, so that because it doesn't, the build up to this doesn't feel as earned, I guess, for lack of a better word. Maybe that's in stuff that you only get like if you hang out with her, which I don't think I really. No, because you don't really get like optional hangout moments. So no, it's actually just the game doesn't do all that much on it. Yeah, but like the only fairy event would have been like at the beach, no? And I don't know how much of that would have been like about this turmoil she was going through.
I know you've got a lot on your mind. You're still figuring out whether you want to live as a warrior, or if you want to follow a different path. And you got even more confused after playing the role of priestess at the New Year's festival, didn't you?
Role of priestess.
Oh yeah, I saw Carolina be watching
Our
2-1.
ancestors.
The mission of the Kruger is inherited by the priestess. Remember that when you make your decision.
That being said, we did get like, at least now that I'm actually thinking about it, we obviously got some inklings from the first game that like maybe Fairy was not all cut out to be a Jaeger despite, you know, all the training. But she's also like 13, so.
I don't know. I just don't know. A warrior. A priestess. Which do I want? No, it's not about what I want. If I keep standing still, I won't ever become anything. That's
Bobby.
not true, Fairy.
I mean, Boob.
You've
Boba.
already taken a number of steps forward. Can't you see that? Huh? And I don't just mean as a warrior. You came to the capital by yourself, helped so many people with their problems.
Also to point out with Fairy, because people were comparing her to like, oh, they're calling her Brown Fee and like her being completely different to Fee. It's like, but she's not at all like Fee. And like that dichotomy that I'm thinking about it, or like that contrast seems very deliberate, since Fee basically grew up as a Jaeger, but she never had that issue with like if she wanted to do this. Or rather, she never had like any like emotional hang-ups about it. Obviously, she's a bracer now, but she lived that Jaeger lifestyle pretty much like well, not drama-free, but unconflicted emotionally. Well, Fee has personality, but she's just very reserved. And she actually does open up in this game. Oh, well, not this game, but last game. I think she was a little more open emotionally, which is nice. I wish Fee was in this game. She was really good in the last game.
And even if you haven't figured out which path to take, you've learned and grown so much along the way. So you see, you're not at a standstill. If anything, your willingness to stand still will help guide you to the path you want.
Wait, they use standstill to standstill. Okay.
Me standing still will help guide me?
Yeah, and don't let some old fart tell you what to do. It's your life, so you get to choose how to live it.
That's right. Everyone has something.
I miss Fee too. I think she's in the next game, so she'll be back.
But you can overcome yours. And doing so will help you grow and move forward in your life.
Also, since Quattro is on screen, I thought his thing was going to be much more built up, but it just kind of happens during the, not epilogue, during like the intermission. I thought that'd be more of like a thing that like kind of looms over his character, which I'm trying to think back if it really does, and like not really. I guess it's like a couple of moments here and there, but it's probably like, oh shit, we need to bring this up because we were basically setting it up last game.
If you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it. We all have each other's backs. That's the reason we've come this far, isn't it?
No, we're in the end now of this section.
I was with you all.
That's right. Your worries and your way of life. It's all yours. Don't leave it in someone else's hands. Now, come back to us. Ferida.
Wait, did I miss... Wait, you say controller messages. Did I miss something? H.
Fairy!
The corrosion is getting stronger?
My controller's plugged in, so I'm not sure why it's saying disconnected. Granted, it's plugged into my...
That's the falcon of the...
Plugged into my,
The corrosion
hold on, let me see. Plugged into my PC, so maybe it's not... oh my god, what the hell? Whatever. If it dies, it dies.
Arusha, grant me your protection!
Damn it! We were so close! Small Fry's being stubborn as hell. But when it comes to stubbornness, I've got her beat by a long shot!
We've almost gotten through to her, guys. Just a little more.
Am I the one advancing dialogue right now? No. It's automatic.
No matter what.
Activating shard.
Oh, it's her and the bird. Okay.
Defeat the enemy. I must avenge her.
Alright, let's go, baby. Let's do it. Time to be child and bird. Actually, don't know why I did... Don't know why I put him up there. I'll do this. I don't know which one to focus on first, the bird or her.
Over here! All for you!
Now we're talking.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Can I... There we go.
Engaging skills.
Here it comes.
Also, to point to,
Silver win. Let's go, Anya.
to address your point, I don't dislike Quattro. He doesn't do anything for me, though. Like, he's not a character I feel strongly one way or the other. Anyway, time for the whale.
Initializing drive.
What about the whales?
Now's a great time for a shard boost. Engaging skills.
Oh, nice, she's paralyzed. Thunder breath. Ah, fuck.
Hold you on yet.
Activating skill.
No. What am I?
It's okay. I will simply crit you, child. Alright, who wants to see this kid get fucking owned? You ready, guys? I'm fucking ready.
Feel my power. I'll cut you down to size!
He's gonna cut this child down to size. Die! Owned. She lived? Uh-oh. 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 She barely lived! Oh no. Alright. Alright, I need to kill this child now. Oh my god, she barely lived! Okay, now she's dead. Can I somehow bring these people to life? Actually, oh, you know what I'll do? I'm overthinking this. I'll do Zarum powder on you.
You saved me.
And we'll do that.
It'll
Boost gauge limit in.
We were just barely had enough damage. If you had a damage boost, we would have gotten it. She would have died and I would not have been epically owned. Nice.
Way to fire me up. Time to push through.
You don't have any buffs at the moment, so I'll just.
Pull out all the stops.
Engaging skill.
Oh, that did a ton.
Attack their weakness with an art. Good luck.
I don't know if I fully agree. Like, I guess like. I don't know necessarily would say like Fee acted like a child, really. Maybe in so much as like she kind of like had very little responsibilities. Fairy's childishness is more so in like her curiosity about the world and her naivete, which is why you get like jokes about her like asking, it's like, oh, what is this? Haha.
Don't hold anything back.
Anyway, why am I here?
You can do this.
I will say, though, she is expected to basically make a decision very early on. Like, she's like, what, 13, I think? Like, she's basically expected to make a decision now, like what she wants to do with her life, and be like, I don't know, give her some time. Can I maybe just do... I'll set up a Celestial. Let's go with that.
Good luck. Zypher activate.
Surely... Oh, my God. Absolutely never punished.
I'll give it my all. Activating this will help. Let's go. Time to push through.
Engaging skill.
Alright, we got this. This bird is gonna die.
Too slow. Ha! On yet.
Activating skill.
Dynamic Stomp. Countered. Alright, we're gonna kill him with coins.
Make it count, Dan.
Over here. All for you. Nice. Moving on up.
I did it. Onwards and upwards.
Alright, that was easy.
Greater heights.
Except when she owned me.
And yes. Everyone. Mary, are you all right?
I very much doubt she is.
That damn corrosion just won't let her go!
Her case is clearly worse than the one from yesterday. I don't understand why it hasn't gone away.
No.
It must be in the final stages.
Get a hold of yourself, Farida.
What am I supposed to do?
You gotta be kidding me. You seriously still stressing about that?
That voice!
No way.
She's back! I forget her name, but she's back from the first game.
Ida!
Ida, thank you. She's a ghost.
Oh yeah, you guys told me about her.
This is the woman who was like a sister to her. She must be a recreation from the innermost part of her psyche.
That's some wild stuff right there.
Yeah, I'm not exactly the real deal, sorry to say. Guess a little piece of me found its way inside you. Huh, Fairy?
That doesn't matter. I'm so glad to see you again. I just wish you weren't seeing me like this. I failed to grant your final wish, and now I can't do anything right. I'm so glad.
Oh no, she's misinterpreting the boss's will.
And you know it. I know I told you to finish me off, but I never should have done that. That's probably what caused you to lose sight of yourself in the first place.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
That must have been the root cause of all this.
Probably so. Yeah.
That all said, I get it now. The fact that I'm here now just goes to show how very important that moment was to you.
Important isn't a way to phrase
That's
that.
okay. That experience made you more uncertain, but if anything, that and your compassion are what make you so strong. So keep that chin up and march on, little sis. I'll always be watching over you from here.
I see. To think that Fairy has been protecting something so important all this time.
Yeah. She's protecting each and every one of her experiences. Got them all locked up inside her.
They're all inside of me?
We're gonna have to unpack all this in therapy later.
Remember, even if you're unsure at times, your compassion will help you move forward.
So, what's it gonna be, small fry? You still want to forget everything?
No, I don't. I'm gonna hold on to what's important to me, and I'll never throw it all away. Ever again! That's why I'll fight with all my strength. I won't let this thing control me anymore!
Rip out your heart, do it! Oh, I thought she was doing it for a second. She did the thing like Kasem, except when she did it, it was cooler, because she's a child.
Holy shit! She did it! She burned it to smithereens!
You did it!
Now that's impressive. She might actually become as strong as him someday.
I'm so relieved. Now let's...
Uh-oh. The reality's breaking.
To overcome it. The space is falling apart. We have to leave immediately.
Oh god. Are there eye color cosmetics? I think it only changes with the hair color, so no. Because whenever you have, like, if you want to change the haircut, like, when you change the hair color, they also get, like, an eye color change.
We've returned. Things were rather touch and go for a minute there.
Not wrong, but it was all worth it. Because we got our fairy back.
And thank goodness for that. But...
Huh?
So many horrible things. Why did I do all that?
I guess you did bomb I guess you were probably responsible for bombing that, the restaurant, so, you know. Hey, you at least didn't kill anyone. You just almost did. Several times. And I guess technically in some timelines you did kill us, so...
They're all my friends. And so are the people at Monmar. I even got Uppy and the crew got involved.
Hugs. Hug the child.
It's all right, Fairy. Everything is gonna be just fine.
No one ever dies in this franchise except in the last game where a lot of people died. Nameless and otherwise.
If you need to cry, then let it out.
Hey, this is actually, this game is almost like having their cake and eat it too in that respect. Hey, we can have like moments where like the characters get brutally murdered, but then we can take it back. Be like, you see, we'll do it. Now we just gotta pull it back just a little bit. But you saw it. But we'll have to pull it out a little bit.
And there go the waterworks.
Can you blame her? The corrosion may be gone. The memories ain't going anywhere.
The same goes for me. I am truly sorry for all the...
Although, I mean, them not killing characters has been a thing. I'd say they've never been, like, really gung-ho on killing characters. Like, I'm trying to think of, like... Trails in the Sky, they killed at least 2 big characters I can think of.
Once again, please, allow me to ask for your forgiveness.
I don't think they... Only... Actually, you know what's funny? In the the Crossbow games, I think only, like, what, 1 character dies? Like, 1 named character, important character dies? Or actually, no, 2, I think. And people love those games.
You don't need to. It's not your fault. Please don't beat yourself up over this.
That's just great. Even after we got rid of the corrosion, it's still giving us grief.
Yes. It lingers like a shadow. Nothing could be more despicable. This only...
Hey, those Crossbow games are great. I just never streamed them.
The Garden Master.
Because they were not... They did not have a good translation at the time.
I'm down for that. Day 4 might be a real doozy. Can't say I'm looking forward to it.
Regardless,
Shizuna, you're...
full responsibility for
You're crazy. I love you.
We will handle the aftermath of this incident and then promptly withdraw. The Vice Chief and I will see to everything ourselves.
I just had a really weird thought. Like, what if we took the Cold Steel games, but we transplanted Shizuna's character into where Reen is? So she's the MC of those games. I don't think it would work. Because she's a little nutso.
You have my gratitude.
Oh, what's it, Daisy?
The CID will be taking a closer look at this situation.
The corrosion is different. It's related to the Genesis things. It's like the Grandmaster, or not the Grandmaster. What's his name? Something similar. The Garden Master. That's it. The Garden Master. He like took all the Genesis. He sold all of our Sega Genesis, and now he's like using him to like do. He's basically using it to like manipulate people's memories. It's memory manipulation, so. I don't mind the corrosion. An RPG where all the party members are optional. Isn't that Chrono Cross? Or, like, Chrono Cross is largely that? I feel like there's a game that actually does do something very similar. Speaking of RPGs, I recently beat Expedition 33. Excellent fucking game. Like, mwah, mwah, mwah. Kino shit. Who's streaming it? I mean, it's either going to be myself or Crimson at some point. I'm not making any commitments to it. Stop being French. Oh, non. Croissant. Baguette. Oui, oui. Clair obscur. Oh, lol. Someone literally just asked me that. Maybe at some point if Crimson doesn't. I know because I know he was playing that game, but he's playing it on his own time. I don't know if he'll restream it at some point. I'm not gonna make any commitments. If he does it first, he'll do it first. But if not, then maybe I'll do it. It won't be right out. It won't be after this. Like right after this. I'm also more. Oh fuck, we're okay. I'm really sorry about the office and everyone's rooms. The Krug and Marduk will be jointly covering the repair bill and any temporary lodging expenses. I'm also more than willing to pay for any additional damages out of pocket if necessary. You don't need to do that reset. I'll stream it in French. How's that? Even though the lip syncing won't be matched up. You don't got to do that. The only ones who should be bleeding green are the bigwigs with the big bucks. Now, if my pickup had suffered any more than a light scratch, then that'd be a different story. The damage to it wasn't as bad as I thought. Is it good in French? I mean, it's by a French developer, so they probably, like, actually went out of their way to, like, handpick their French talent. I don't know, actually. I haven't seen the game in French. Priorities, dude. Learn them. Yeah, finding a room over our heads is just an itty bitty bit more important. And the rest of you guys are staying with the landlord's family on the second floor, right? That's the plan. The old man was surprisingly understanding about the whole thing. I mean, yeah. It might get a little cramped in there, but we'll make it work. We're in the process of moving all your things. It'll take a while before we're done, so please wait just a little longer. Again, sorry about all this, you guys. Please allow us to assist you. Oh, speaking of sleep, Fair and Rosetta are going to be in my room. We're going to have a slumber party. Hell yeah. Well, so back, the thing is, like, Expedition 33 was... I think the game was originally written in English and dubbed in English, because, like, that's what all the lip syncing is. But it probably had some, like, attention for their French dub. The rest of the group can sleep in the living room. That work for everyone? Oh, I've never met a landlord as courteous as you. Remember to tip him. Yes, how can we ever repay you? Gonna be a little hard to sneak out at night, but hey, I like me a challenge. I will never understand how you can be so infallible in times like these. You would do well at least to be a little wary. This rewrite phenomenon has been escalating with each passing day. No shit. If you have to find any leads on the Garden Master. If you want to find him in short order, we may need to change our approach. You're probably right. At least we've made some progress on the Genesis front. We've got 5 of them in the last few days. Is Daybreak just a day in Canadian society? No? Why? Because it's like, it takes place in not France? Well, anyway, we can talk more about this later tonight. You've all earned yourselves a breather, so let's break for a while. Oh, but don't go anywhere alone. I like all of my assistants to stick together just in case. That's probably smart. If any of us want to go out, I think we should at least take one other person with us. Let's meet back when we're done, then we can figure out what we want to do next. Very well, let's split up for now then. One ally can be chosen to join Van and his assistants. Oh, we can switch them later. I want Shizune. Why can't I... Wait, no! No! It's not... Oh, wait, why... Wait, why was I able to do it like that? I can't do it like that, but I can do it like that? Weird. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. I can take one of them. Oh, shit. But I will take Shizune. Who's gonna get corrupted next? Me. We'll have Rosette join us. There we go. And Fairy, fuck it.
I'm really sorry for putting you...
Yo, it's Max Verstappen!
Don't worry about it. Here, let's just focus on taking a quick look around town.
Oh, what would you like?
We got pudding de Montmartre. I do love me some I'm gonna eat her pudding.
Understood.
No, I'm not.
I would very much like to do that.
Never mind. No, just ignore that I said that. Just, God, fuck, that was the worst. Oh, what do you have to say? Hey, you headed somewhere? Why am I gonna regress 10 years and talk about how WG is the GOAT? Oh yeah, they think there was like a gas leak that happened up there. Whoopsie-daisy.
More candy? Again? Stay out of trouble now.
Yeah.
Allow me to assist.
We got celestial bombs.
Hope to see you again.
Also, maybe... Also, something something else I got improved in this game, or at least I think I got improved. I got used to it. So I said in the last game that the NPC model variety was really limited, so you would see like a lot of the same ones. I feel like in this one they've done a better job at diversifying them. Like you'll still see some same face stuff, like they'll use some of the same models. But I felt like the actual like designs of them feel a little more distinct. So I feel like it's been not nearly as noticeable. Because in the last game I noticed that was pretty egregious. I think they might have just done like something like tweak the colors here and there for them so like they don't stick out nearly as much. No, what am I doing? Alright, we got some side quests.
Thanks.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go to the bathhouse. Oh wait, there's a thing here.
I can handle maintenance or modifications.
Decoy? Deflects hate during command battles. Damn. That's how I'm gonna get all the haters off my back. Increase arts range by 1. Pretty interesting. Fortune. Enemies drop more items. Scent.
Come again, if you want.
I think they did. Or at least, I'd have to compare the two, but I feel like in this game the NPC variety is a little better. And the last one, I guess, it felt pretty... It felt kind of egregious in the last one. Shizuna, she's fine. I guess we can open up more fairy slots. Damn, I can only, like, open one.
Patience. See you later.
No, what am I doing? We want to go to Orments.
Let me handle this.
She had... What the fuck did she have? We had Lorelei, which was offense arts deal critical damage. Where would I want to put this, though? Mighty Thievery, chance of stealing target's AT bonus when attacking. That's funny. No, CP charger, Lightbreaker. And here I want this. Executioner? No, it's wind, which doesn't give... Oh, wait, does it give wind? No, it gives space. Gifted start. Gain chance of gaining insight for 1 turn when deploying shards. Hawkeye. No. Treasure Hunter, Lightbreaker. Oh, wait, that's... I want weapon. So anything with space would be like Cosmic Impact and shit like that. Oh, I would get Swordbreaker Barrage, which would be decent. Oh, wait, actually, it might be worth it for that. Not really. Only gives me 3. Well, I guess we'll just put it here, fuck it. Alright, we can go to Riverside, Tyrell District. Oh, wait. Let's see if there's a movie we can go see.
Here we go.
Holy fuck. That's a thick-ass Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh yeah, it's Dancing Girl. She loves it.
The Adventures of Rockford.
She looks more DTF than usual.
Please proceed to the entrance.
Alright.
Welcome.
Wait, 2 movies?
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
Shade! We can go see the last movie.
Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
Alright, we're gonna watch Shade, baby. Horror. Alright, we're gonna hang out with Shizuna and Rosette.
For your visit today.
Let's go. One night, she stares into the mirror and whispers to her reflection, "I wish I could change. I wish I could express myself, my real self." Several days pass, and suddenly Lizzie finds herself inundated with thank yous and incessant praise for her successful sales streak. Lizzie contemplates how this might have happened, and despite the insanity of the idea, begins to wonder if this was the work of another her. One day, she notices a coworker slacking off and thinks to herself, "Why bother coming to the office if you're not going to do anything?" Other stray thoughts run across her mind, such as, "I wish my annoying neighbor Barbara would just die already." The next day, Lizzie learns the slacker got into a traffic accident on the way to work. Distraught, she races over to Barbara's apartment. It was me, Barbara.
No! Don't come any closer! Stop! Please!
Barbara, are you okay?
My, how curious. Since when did I have a look-alike?
No, it's just like I feared. My wish actually came true. Please,
the knife. I don't want this. I don't want this at all. Liar. You know, you remind me of how I used to be. A filthy, yellow-bellied coward. But I'm not that person anymore. I changed. I decided to accept myself just as I am. Now I have the courage to make my own choices, like killing poor, miserable Barbara.
Two Lizzies? What's going on?
Two Leslies? What?
There's no time to explain. Barbara, get up! We have to run! So, I have my very own doppelganger, and she actually thinks she's the real me. How cute. I'll allow her to live out that fantasy for a while. Ever since I made that wish, I've felt so free. But if she tries to take that away from me, I'll cast a light on that two-faced lie and make her fade into nothing.
Flawless replica that goes beyond a mere passing resemblance. I recall hearing that perfect copies of human beings appeared during the incident that took place 2 years ago in Crossbell. Yeah, it's creepy to think about. I guess there's something to the whole idea of truth being stranger than fiction. Please, Mr. Arkwright, I want to wear more clothing. No. You're a plant now. You're, oh my god, what's her name? Quiet from MGS5. You breathe through your skin. I am Kojima. I am a brilliant genius. A popular novel from 3 years ago called Heartless Egger explored a similar concept. The story was set in a distant future, so most readers likely thought of it as nothing more than science fiction. Oh boy. However, I do not believe we can dismiss it as such after witnessing Mare and other singularities. What's her name? What's her name again, chat? Doydian slip? I have to wonder if that kind of investment... Why didn't... whatever, it's fine. I have to wonder if this kind of investment will help or hurt human beings. Why am I mulling over this philosophical junk? I'm just a post breaking from Old Town. There's a superstition about something similar in the place I grew up. They called it sleepwalk. That's a superstition. The idea was that your spirit would leave your... Oh, okay. The idea was that your spirit would leave your body and form another version of yourself. That was said to be an omen of death. So, what do you think? Pretty cool, huh? You said she's a plant. Yeah, like Quiet. She basically photosynthesizes through her skin. Like a plant. That's like the thing. None of you played MGS5? It's the most brilliant plot point ever, which is why she had to wear the sex bikini and leggings and stockings, because she needs to breathe through her skin. She'll die otherwise. You wouldn't want to kill her now, would you? You monsters. Yeah, I could see that being a thing in Eastern horror. Oh, by the way, I'm not actually the real Shizuna. You know what's scary? I can't tell if you're joking. She's a sex demon. I did it. I got all the brochures. Yay, box office buff. Alright, all movie brochures and all movies watched. Ooh. If she didn't show like this entire time, she wasn't the real Shizuna, I guess it wouldn't. I guess not, because this would have been the only person we knew. You're already unhinged. What if the...
Please take as much time as you need. I hope to see you again.
No, what the hell? Not that.
Planner launched.
Leon, you get this silver screen actress directory.
Yeah, I thought you had poor taste.
Gifts maxing. Wait, why is it called that? Okay. I'll take that. 30 gifts given, Lindbaum. Increase arts damage by 50, but delay afterward is longer. Oh shit, it's it's Pixie from SMT, and I don't know who the one on the right is. But it's pretty cute. Unless it's like another design of Pixie from a game I haven't played yet. Imagine if the real Shizune is more unhinged. God help us. Alright. Let's keep exploring to see like other we can go to the Grand Circuit? Ooh.
Heading to the objective.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that supposed to be... Oh, fuck. Wait. Is that meant to be the Noodle Girl from Persona 4? She feels like an anime-only character. Oh. Oh. Wait. Why are the blowjob twins here? Oh. Oh, for the love of Adios. This is a rather unusual place for a gathering of rogues. At a loss for words. Hey, what's up, Arkwright? I hear you've been getting yourself into all kinds of trouble lately. Attaboy. It's been close to a week since our last meeting, no? You all look awfully exhausted. Have you fallen victim to the post-vacation blues? Yeah, I guess. Hey, wait a sec. We aren't here for a small talk. What on earth are you people doing here? You should see the looks on your stupid faces. It's priceless. What the hell are they drinking? That's fancy as fuck. I kind of want one. Yeah, it's a normal reaction to seeing a couple of assassins chilling in a public place. That girl is like shockingly calm compared to her loudmouth brother. I don't see the Oathbreaker anywhere. Yeah, I'm guessing you punks aren't planning on starting shit, right? Well, if you're just here to enjoy the local delicacies, that's fine. Good picks, by the way. The rich cacao float and the blue cream and chocolate rose soda are this place's hidden gems. The hell are you on about? I just picked this at random. Oh, do you like sweets too? Oh shit. Give a fuck. A fellow sweets buff. Wait, no, we are not bonding over this. I've got some questions and I want answers. First off, why the hell are you four in the capital? Direct as always. Since when did you have a sweet tooth? You might just be the biggest sweets fanatic on the continent. This is a completely optional event, too. Wait, so the Oathbreaker willingly went back to the Society? And he's meeting with its upper echelons? Said upper echelons are called the Anguis, and there are 6 currently among their rank. Well, I may have mentioned this one on the island, but my dear Harwood has been a little too naughty this time. We enforcers aren't required to apologize when we act out of line, but the same can't be said of the people of this station. Why would you ever want a promotion then? Being an enforcer seems way cooler. I guess if you're an Anguis, it means you're like at least like, what's the word? Or when someone trying to like ideologically motivated at that point. Well, that guy's done kowtowing before his master. Lucrezia and I are stuck running a daycare with these little brats. Ah, why are we stuck doing the grunt work? They should have given this job to that ogre girl and her golden retriever of a prince. It took me a second to figure out who the fuck he was mentioning, but okay, that's Cedric and what's her nuts? Oh my god, what's her name? Shirley. That's it. Must be talking about that crazy strong warrior from the Red Constellation. There isn't a Jaeger alive who doesn't know that core's name. Randy's cousin, yeah. That's why I've heard about a runaway prince before. Red Constellation, runaway prince. What in the heck are you guys going on about? Well, my take, I think this kind of gig is perfect for a couple of old has-been enforcers like you. Okay, I'll say this. I thought I was gonna dislike Ix. I thought I was gonna not like these twins. They're pretty good. Ix is just enough of a shit for me to like. The only reason we haven't bailed is because we haven't been paid yet. As soon as the check's clear, we're blowing this crapsicle stand. That is perfectly fine by me, but until that moment arrives, we will be keeping you company. Trust me, I'd rather be doing literally anything else. You kids are annoying as hell. Okay, this is fun. I totally get why you guys want to give him a piece of your mind, but if you raise even a finger to them, we'll have to break your arm. Sorry, I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Oh yeah, you are an enforcer. Yeah, whatever. We got bigger fish to fry. Anyway.
The floor is all yours. What you do from here is none of my concern. So go nuts. I'm curious whether your scheme will play out like you think it will. Should make for an interesting watch.
Speaking of bigger fish, the Oathbreaker hasn't been playing ball with the Grandmaster since Nemeth, right? Also, apparently there was a hot spring on Nemeth and I just completely missed it. Damn. He did said he'd keep a step aside that one time. To my knowledge, he's out of action for now. But I wouldn't take an Oathbreaker at his word. No shit. Heck, for all we know, he might even have your precious 3 and 9 under his thumb. What? No. Like I said, you can never run from your past. It'll stalk you to the ends of the earth. Get back here, Shocker! The old 3's made himself into another man's puppet, and the old 9's chasing a guy who tossed her aside like yesterday's garbage. Tell me, does that sound like a happy life? It sure doesn't to me. Okay, Ix, you made your point. My goodness. Do you think Harwood gives Lucrezia the hardwood? Say what you will, they'll find happiness someday. I haven't known them for long, but even I was struck by how close a bond those two share. It's true that they hit a roadblock. Can't read. It's true that they hit a roadblock, but in fact, we all have obstacles in our path right now. But we will overcome ours, and Swin and Nadia will overcome theirs. Sounds like you guys know about all the shit that's going down in the capital. Too bad Mommy and Daddy's got you grounded. Have fun watching us kick ass from your little playpen. Yeah, we'll put one heck of a show, one that you're not allowed to take part in. Robot? What? Looks like their boss's training is paying off. Gosh, shut up! This mushy will overcome everything in our way talk always makes me want to barf. Keep your puke to yourself, Hicks. Anyway, I think you people are all bark and no bite, but if you want to try and prove me wrong, be my guest. I'm interested to see what ending you and the other 3 and 9 will reach. Whether it's a happily ever after or one that leads straight to the grave. As for us, the life we led was filled with killing, and more killing. It wasn't a particularly good life, nor a bad one. But now that it's over, I don't really know where we'll go from here. I haven't given our future much thought. I misspoke again, damn. My dyslexia or autism or brain damage is doing me in. Oh shit, what's this image? This looks like an artist that draws porn. Oh, I mean, the hot springs mostly just exist for like a stat bonus, which they did. Wait, yeah, they had that in Cold Steel 4, if I'm not mistaken. Although we did have a quest in this hot baths. Actually, we had several side quests in the hot springs. Now that I think about them. For now, we can just kick back, relax, and munch on the finest sweets in the capital while we do our thing. Once the Oathbreaker's back, you're free to put in some Force Brigands with me. I'd happily take him on. Only condition is that rowdy little punk has to chill the hell out. Why do you think we'd give you a request? You must be totally blitz if you think we'd do that. Hard pass. Actually, I may consider if you tell me where to find some other good sweets. Alright, well that's cool. You can just totally miss that scene. Sup?
My stuff can't be beat.
Borgor.
I'll be waiting for you.
They were mixed, yeah, and then like you can invite whoever you wanted and then have sex with them. Be like, hey Sarah, I'm gonna put my Schwarzer in your Valestein. That makes no fucking sense. But I had to do the joke.
Come back whenever. Z1 merchandise while viewing displays of the most
Anyway, car. I love bicycle. Can we go on the fucking wheel? Damn it! Game, just put me on. Maybe we'll do it later. Maybe they're teasing us for this will be an event later. I'll choose to believe this.
Want to take the scenic route?
Alright. R&M, and we have something down there.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon.
Anything of interest?
Blue down jacket. Whoa, this is like way better than... What the fuck? This is way better than everything else here.
A movie theater, boutiques, and other various shops to peruse. Drop by the Burn store if you want to check out the hottest new commodity, the Tifo.
I hope you
Hold on. Apparently I have like a bunch of them. Wait. No, equip. This is it. No, that's right. Oh, that's it. Okay.
Anything of interest?
Alright, we get excellent leather. Why is that a gift for Quatra? Doesn't even wear a choker. But you get a blue newsboy cap.
I hope you found everything to your liking.
Alright,
What's next?
Thanks. Whoa. You sure?
I'll gladly take that off your hands.
I'll give him a lighter. There we go.
Anything of interest? I hope you found everything to your liking.
Thank you, R&M store.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks.
Hello there.
We got Soul Chef macarons, the gayest of pastries.
And other
Thank
various shops to peruse.
Let's go read them. Oh yeah, I forgot I had these DLC here. Oh, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, okay. What the fuck? Oh, never mind. Where is that?
Visit the new Liberal
Liberal Boutique. I forgot about that. Oh wait, yeah. We were here once, and the.
Welcome to the
Yeah, it's her. I forgot.
All our products are shipped. We'll be looking forward to your
It's
next
Lila.
products are shipped directly from the borough.
Grand Chardonnay SP. Ooh. And Charme de Marnoria.
We'll be looking forward to your next visit.
That's a cute little. I forgot about that reference. Very nice.
What's next?
I'll treasure it.
Thanks.
Okay, that's everything here. We already went to the Grand Circuit. Let's go to Station Street. I'm just like
Let's roll, gang.
cleaning up shop, getting all the gifts. What the fuck is this? Oh, I don't like this. Oh. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's just a rumor, right?
Let's see. I need to ingredients that are direct.
I don't know, that when I saw that, my first thought was, oh, this is a hentai character.
Thank you for coming.
I don't know why.
We invite
Please
everyone
stop
to
by
come see
again.
for yourself. What would you like today?
Alright, let's get her salamander. Blue papillon. If only Total was like real though. Oh Jesus, we already like burned through all that cash.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You better take good care of it. If you need something custom made, I got you. Better take good care of it.
on the roof of this building.
Should I shoot 2 drill? Why would you only need 1 drill?
Should you need a break from your shopping, you are more than welcome to relax there.
Okay. Oh, there's like. Wait, what the fuck was the store I didn't buy anything from? Oh, it was this one.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
And I already bought. Oh, I bought that. I didn't give it. That's
Please
why.
stop by.
Lantern launched. I'll take good care of it.
I mean, you could just change her hairstyle completely. Wait, did you forget that she already... No, she didn't have drills, but she did have, like, pigtails when she did that concert back in Cold Steel 2. So I guess it's not out of the it's not, like, out of the question.
What can I get for you?
Salty chef.
Hope it's to your satisfaction.
Yeah. Alright, that seems to be it here. I guess we'll hit the Riverside.
Want to take the scenic route?
I mean, she wasn't metal. It wasn't metal at all. Oh, there's a... Alright, what's the quest here? It's probably gonna be like...
What?
Monster hunting? A style that suits oneself. Van, there's something I'd like to ask you and your team about. Please stop by when you have a moment. I'll be in Riverside as always. Shino. That's the, that's like the taco lady, no?
Let's be on our way.
Actually, let's see, who has red hair in this? Like, as a cosmetic. I know Aaron has red hair. I want to see it, because I think I bought those cosmetics. No, it would have to be an equip. Hair. That's not red. Or did I not buy them all? What do you got? Oh, she gets red eyes but blonde hair. It's like that character from Tsukihime whose name is eluding me right now. I gotta actually play I gotta beat Tsukihime at some point. Whoa. Put it back? You want blonde fairy? Okay, we'll do it. There we go. What do you got? Nothing. You got pink. What about you? Nothing. You got green hair. You got brown hair. That's like blonde. I don't think you got shit. What about you, Red? No. 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 Haha, yes. Damn, she's skinny. Alright, what do we got here?
What do we have?
Ally the waterway. Alright, let's go kill that monster. Might as well. It's quick and painless. Relatively speaking. Get in. She doesn't have a... Well, no, that's not true. She does have a swimsuit. It's just DLC. I'm not going to pay for that. Oh, that hits 4.
Dearest form. Duality.
Hell yeah.
Now, fairy. Now it's my turn.
Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to have... Oh, that's why I didn't bring her along.
Going all in.
Activating drive.
Chance.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Fuck it. We're going...
Like where this is headed.
Brace yourself.
Boost gauge limit.
Oh, they're all dead. Except that one. And that one, apparently.
I'm going all in.
Go, fairy, go!
Boost gauge limit broken.
That was easy. The monsters are dead.
Well done, everyone.
What does Inferno do? We got Inferno.
Your ornament, are you?
Yeah, that's what the Inferno is. Increases preemptive shard attack damage by 50%. That's good for like trash mobs, but beyond that. Alright, let's go to Riverside and do the side quests. Was there anywhere else we didn't go? No, we went everywhere, more or less. We got...
Anything you want?
Oh, I haven't done fishing in a bit. Is there any new fish?
Let's do this thing.
Nope. Doesn't look good.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
I'd eat Primo's tacos. Haha. Anyway, hey Shino. Welcome, it's a pleasure to see you all together again. We saw the notice. You said you had something you wanted to discuss with us? Yes, I do. I see, so you want to add your own personal flair, huh? See, so you want to add your own personal... Oh, fuck, I read that again, sorry. I worked really hard to be where I am today. I even managed to open my own little bar with this food truck. I've enjoyed the work, meeting all kinds of people, getting to introduce them to new drinks, but I feel like I'm stuck in a bit of a rut. So you want to try improving yourself? Awesome, I'm a little surprised to hear you say that. You seem to be doing really well. I didn't expect you to be so passionate about making a change. Did something happen? Bartenders don't usually get the chance to talk about themselves. You see, my mother was raised me all by herself. Growing up, she made sure that I knew I could do anything I wanted to do, but be anything I wanted to be. So after a series of events, I chose to be a bartender. But something hit me recently. I fulfilled my goal of becoming a bartender, yeah, but am I okay with just being a bartender? Shouldn't I strive to be a little more? That's why being a bartender is alright. You can maybe be a bartender at a ritzy place where the tips are good. That's why I'm trying to figure out how to take myself a step further. And you think we can help you out? Yes, I've been talking about it for a while now, but I can't seem to come to a decision on what to do. That's why I thought it might be helpful to hear a few of your opinions, considering you're also worldly and experienced, I mean. I think you might be overestimating what we can do for you, Shino. You should have more faith in yourself. After all, you're the one with all the bartending knowledge. Sounds like someone's feeling a little humbled today. All she wants is to hear opinions of others, isn't that right? We can do that much at least. Well, her request seems easy enough. Give the alcohol to the child. Seeing someone so willing to perfect their craft, it's a commendable feat for sure. We may not know how much about bartending, but having a lot of opinions to think on will surely be of help. Make a rosette casual and put Celis in the towel. Wait, why are you asking me to do that? No. I don't mean to interrupt any of your plans, so please feel free to look into this only when you feel you're able. Alright. We'll do it. Actually, I guess we do have a little time on our hands at the moment. I have an idea of who we can talk to. We should be back soon with some good stuff. Thank you so much. As soon as I can develop my own style, I intend to challenge Ramadi. He's someone I've looked up for a while. I intend to wow him by making the best cocktail he's ever seen. I mean, he would like a cocktail. So you're telling me you're trying to recreate the competition they held in Tharbad last year? I'd call dibs on being the judge. Aren't you a little too young to be drinking so much? No. Don't share your vision? I don't, no. Concerning you know basically everyone in the city, I doubt we'll be wanting to considering you know basically everyone in the city, I doubt we'll be wanting for brains to pick. Did you have someone in mind? I'm thinking there's 5 places we can choose from: Riverside, Station Street, Sidon District, Old Town, and the Tyrell District. We should go to at least 3, but if we have the time, I'd like to visit all of them. Understood. Minimum of 3, maximum of 5. I would put her. I'd put her in a swimsuit with top, but I don't have it. Actually, before we leave, I have a question for Miss Shino. What exactly drew you to bartending in the first place? I figured knowing that much might give us insight into how to help you more effectively. Well, it wasn't really anything life-changing, and honestly, the story is a little embarrassing. Oh, you have my attention. But I suppose it isn't polite to dig into a lady's secrets. I guess we'll just ask around and see what we can find.
Hope this 4SBG can entertain me.
Alright.
Nowhere better in Riverside than here.
Is there no one in Riverside? Oh, there is. At the concert.
My stall has the best dishes around.
Alright, let's go. Let's see what live performance they're playing tonight. The answer is... these girls haven't stopped performing for hours. They just won't stop dancing and singing. They're really in their groove. Should I just wait for them to finish? Wait, do you think that horn we're hearing is actually them singing? That's what they sound like. Van and the others watched the girls practice performance to the end. Once they came off stage, the group explained their situation to them. And you thought we'd be able to help? They got the tiniest little hats. Why do they have tiny little hats? It's not even like practical. Like, you gotta have, if you're gonna wear a hat, you gotta wear a big one, a big hat, or at least have it be like, you know, a proper hat. That's just like, come on now, come on now, come on now. Like Anya's here example, she's got the big fucking sun hat, looks great. A real idol? Sayla, we've been doing this stuff for months already. We have fans all over the Republic. There's dozens of them. That's true. With You is very popular at my school. Hell, I'll even hear your music while taking a walk around town. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so negative. It took a while for our group to take off, so I'm still getting used to the attention. I mean, we even almost disbanded at one point. Well, I guess I can't really blame you for feeling that. We may have performed well, but nobody really accepted us at first. Yeah, we finally proved we can sell, though. They can't doubt us ever again. So, what you're saying is that it's important to make people recognize their worth. Not only your managers, but the public, too. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not enough to be good at what you do. If you're in the service industry, you really have to put your back into marketing yourself. Pretty words alone will get you to the top. That seems like pretty sound advice for making a living out here. Thanks for taking the time to talk with us. Good luck with your show and everything. Alright, that's 1 to Station Street.
Want to take the scenic route?
Alright. Who are we talking to at a cafe? Ah, yes, the cashier, of course. Ilhan.
What can I get for you? Hope it's to your satisfaction.
Let me ask you something.
Can you give me a croissant, boy? A lot of reasoning for the things I do is based on instinct. I suppose that makes it a bit difficult for me to explain. I guess one thing I always try to do is examine everything closely, especially the things I have an interest in. Iota was actually born from a combination of my interests. If I remember, you were studying at the Basel Institute of Science when you decided to start a venture business, right? Yes, that's correct. And from there, I used the money I earned to open a store. It was my dream to start a brand new type of business, a normal cafe. It's quite risky to do something that has never been done before. Were you not concerned? You see, I was well aware that it was a rather daring move, but that didn't mean I couldn't do it. Why, nobody would try anything new if they were too afraid of the risks. To go from 0 to 1, you have to be willing to act. I see, acting defensively often leads to stagnation. Yes, and it's at that moment that you'll want to create something new altogether. That's where the fun part comes in. It's a real great time trying to brainstorm all sort of new ideas. This seems like pretty relevant advice. People who challenge themselves every once in a while will eventually find success. Well, I think that's about all I can say about that. No problem. You gave us a lot to think on. All right, more advice. Tyrell District.
Time to depart.
Holy shit. Jesus Christ, Niall. What's going on over this? You okay? Woo.
Curtain unfolds on an all-new adventure. The Adventures of Rockford. Golden Calamity. In theaters now.
We better get home soon.
The fucking Nia bloodline. Each subsequent child gets bigger and bigger tits. It's going crazy.
Got a question for you.
Well, I'm honored that you would seek my advice. I must say, however, I'm surprised to see you again, Miss Lanster. I just give these guys a hand every now and then. So you got a pretty lengthy career in entertainment, and I'm sure you've got the pride to match. You've done a lot of good work. Well, you certainly won't hear me deny that. When we first opened our doors, it was the very dawn of horrible films. The ideal was built on was a cinema that will make you fall in love with movies. What? Controller's battery is low. What? Oh, okay. So I'm seeing the messages you saw. Huh. Weird. I mean, whatever. If I'm remembering correctly, you even play some of the stuff your employees recommend. Yes, we do. I often hope that doing so will ignite a desire for film in them. From a management point of view, there's certainly nothing wrong with playing what are often blockbusters. However, if that was all we ever played, it'd be a bit difficult to foster passion for movies. That's what we believe, at least. That's not to say that other theaters are in the wrong, though. The way I see it, all theaters play a role in creating an appreciation for movies. Yeah, we got like chicky jockey screenings. You get to meme along to the Minecraft movie. Kill me now. I'll admit, I've often been drawn in by these horrible films of yours. I tend to watch one or two whenever I'm in town. It won't be nice if we get a theater back home. If we get a theater back home, well, I guess we can just use the one here as an excuse to visit. Teto Jockey. If you saw that, Scoops, would you be screaming and vomiting and shitting yourself? In rapturous joy? I agree. Hearing you say as much makes it all worthwhile. You already saw, but like, if you were in the theater when that happened, if you didn't know that was gonna happen, then it happened. Chickum. How's there a sing-along version? Does that movie have songs? Well, it sure was interesting. Thanks for your help. If you didn't know, like, if you saw it happen and when you were watching a movie of the Teto Jockey, and you didn't know that was going to happen in the movie before watching it, would you be screaming? Like if it was like a shock to you?
Buy a souvenir to remember your visit.
Like you're just enjoying the Minecraft movie, and then that happens, and it's Teto.
Planner launched.
Time to depart.
Man, I don't know how to feel about Jack Black nowadays. Like he's recently, I mean, not that he's not attached himself to like embarrassing projects, but I feel like lately he's been doing a lot of that.
Stepping in.
Like he's become a bit of a
I give
clown.
this place 2 thumbs up.
But I guess it implies he had like some sort of like deep integrity. Which he's always been. He's always played like that kind of character. So, What, the Aramis Scholarship exam? Oh shit, it's Kasara. I forgot about her. It only serves to test the applicant's general comprehension levels, but which remarkable skill sets they have proficiency in as well. You know, if you broaden your scope of knowledge, the whole world will be at your fingertips. It warrants some thought, though, don't you think? Ooh. I mean, we were never gonna get Brutal Legends 2. Like, that first game didn't make that much money. Granted, they're owned by Microsoft. Well, they'd have to get it greenlit by Microsoft, so... Hey, we got Psychonauts too, so, you know, anything's possible. What? Why would someone so important... Now, there's no need to rush... Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I see. Now, there's no need to rush into an answer. Why don't you take some time to talk it over with someone? I mean, Ozzy might barely be alive. He was in that Ghostbusters movie, you know, remember? He had a cameo.
Alright then.
Let me ask.
Hello, Huck. You know, they made me write one of those how-to books a few years ago. Boy, was that a pain in the rear. You wrote a book? That's amazing. He used to be an investor after all. The one called him the finance guru. I'm sure lots of people sought out his advice. Yeah, he's more than just some old man who likes Baz and Mahjong. It might be helpful to hear what he has to say. Well, I'd have to disagree. I'm just your friendly neighborhood elder, don't you know? Should we step out for a second? No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. You know, I think I'd actually like to hear Miss Matilda's input as well. Oh, well, I hope you're not expecting too much. There's really only so much I can say. Here's what I say. Even if you're confident in your abilities, there's only so much you should push yourself. Once you start overexerting yourself, nothing you produce will live up to your expectations. There's simply no need to force yourself to constantly improve. You just have to keep moving in your own pace. I see. Then while you're moving at your own pace, you can use trial and error to find ways to better yourself. Honestly, I thought you'd say something more complex. I'm just some fussy old man, aren't I? Well, anyway, old folks are prone to saying that things have to be a certain way. But as the generations come and go, it's natural that the world will change with them. It's young folks like you that are out there experiencing the world, after all. You know what's really happening. If we all respect our own thoughts and feelings, everything should go swimmingly. That's why I want you to live all of your life to the fullest. Listen to your heart and we'll have a better world in no time. I suppose that's all I have to say on the matter. That was really nice, Huck. Talk about a far cry from your usual shenanigans. You be sure to live a long life too. That way you can keep an eye out of us youngins that lose their way. No, I fully plan on going senile and living the rest of my days with a lovely young nurse. Oh, and my impression of you is right back in the toilet. Oh shit, wait, I didn't even notice the mural here. That's awesome. That's actually fucking really cool. Nice.
Time to depart.
Alright, Sidon District. Ooh, wait, what's that? Oh, is that just basketball over there? Oh my god. Yeah, okay, that's just the basketball. Oh, it's little girl gonna get dunked on by these older gentlemen. Maybe I'd have to word. Maybe I shouldn't have worded like that. Hey, what the fuck? Oh, wait, there's like an underground area. Or no, it's just a low area here.
You like what you see? Please come again.
Maybe she is a baller. You're right. She could be a baller. Oh shit, it's Mirabelle and the fucking CEO of the arms company, Mr. Thorndyke. We'll have to talk to them later for the main story anyway.
I understand why you might think that.
Gonna eat something?
Oh shit, it's Gormati. Or Gotti. Shit, never mind. Who the fuck's Gormati? Oh boy. I've been drinking too much.
Got a question for you.
Gormati is the cat people in Xenoblade fucking shit. Jesus Christ. I don't really have advice to give. I just do my best to serve anyone who sits down. I kind of figured you'd say that. But when you serve people, is there maybe something you do to try to make it special? I want my stall to be a place that people can find peace at. On a day filled with mundanity, on a day filled with mundanities, or a night where you just don't want to be alone. There are a lot of people that stop by that are just looking for some relief. Well, I can definitely see the appeal in having a drink outside. Plus, everyone's got to smush in when you're at a food stall. It gives a real sense of unity. You make it sound like you're here all the time. Anyway, if that's your philosophy, we'll gladly use it for reference. I don't think I said anything important. Hey, mind having some skewers ready for me later?
Gonna eat something?
No. You know what?
Hey, welcome. Don't be a stranger.
I'll kill you. Well, I guess we'll just go back to her. She'll make the best cocktail in the world.
Off we go.
Let's go.
My stall has the best dishes around.
Alright, time to make some cock.
Hello.
Tails. I never ate that.
Thank you.
There we go. Sorry to keep you waiting. We managed to get some really insightful stuff for you. Thank you so much, and you brought back much more than I thought. I see, that's a pretty good idea. Oh, sorry, I guess I got a little caught up in reading. Anyway, I'm sure I'll be able to do my best work with all the info you've gathered. Oh, you seem pretty confident about that. Oh, this is some really good advice after all. I should go ahead and start working on my cocktail now. I'll bring it to Barmati's once I'm finished. What the hell's this? Jesus Christ. I called him up a little while ago and he said he'd always be willing to entertain a challenge. Of course he is. I'm sure it helps that you're one of his beloved juniors too. Come to think of it, won't you need someone to judge? Do you want one of us to jump in? I think I'd be a good choice. You just want a free drink. We're acting on Chino's request this time. We should find a judge that'll be impartial. Why don't we get someone they're both familiar with? I believe that would be best. Let's see. Why don't we ask Elaine, Renee, and Marielle? Oh god, Marielle's gonna get fucked up drunk. She's a lightweight. Well, this sounds like it'll be quite the event. Should we head over and start getting ready? A clash between teacher and student, huh? Marielle's gonna die. Upon the group's arrival to Bermati, the judges began to make their way in. Everyone awaited Shino's arrival with bated breath. Then, finally, she came. Oh. I know that you've been feeling a bit down for quite some time, but you seem to be in pretty good spirits now, assuming something good happened. Yes, I finally figured out the kind of bartender I want to be, and I believe I found my own style, too. But just believing isn't enough. I need you to recognize me as well. Please, Master Barmati, won't you take on my challenge? Oh, I'd gladly accept. However, I'd be lying if I said I never recognized your skill in the first place. Alright then, as previously decided, I'll start us off. Why are they here? The contest may be between Barmati and Shino, huh? I'm sure this'll be interesting. I guess they were just here this entire time. Guess it'd be a little crass to place bets now. Let's just see how it turns out. The more red it is, the tastier. That's Barmati's Charme de la Nuit. God. It won runner-up at the bartending tournament last year. Yes, the theme I chose was Sweet Nights Spent Reveling in Perilous Secrets. I've made a few different variations since the contest in Tharbed. Please, help yourself. Uh-oh, is Marielle already drunk? It's delicious. The sweet and sour taste maintain an exquisite balance. No, she's not. It's really gentle on the tongue. I think this would be perfect for someone who can't hold their liquor. Oh, like you. The drink itself is rather pleasing to the eye. I'd say it's good enough to add to your usual menu. Why, thank you, and I suppose now it's Shino's turn. What the hell? It's an old-fashioned. Damn. That's exactly why it's so easy to arrange. You just have to add whatever fruit or liquor you desire. The world made... What the hell? Fuck, what are the ingredients in old-fashioned again? It's like whiskey and something else. The old world to your liking. I call it Vivid Parisio. Please, help yourself. It's super fruity. Just like Barmati. It's super fruity. I kind of thought it'd be a little more bitter. Wait, there is a bitter taste too. It's overtaking the sweetness. It's not overtaking the sweetness at all, though. I sense that there's a bourbon taste, but the unique alcohol... Okay, so it's bourbon and something else. But the unique alcohol feel has been restrained. The faint punch it gives is a little addicting. I could see myself indulging a bit too much. It all goes down rather smoothly, and the scent. Is that black tea? Yes, that's right. It's part of the tea selections at my bar. Bourbon and black tea, two of my favorite drinks. Interesting conversation. Would you mind if I had a glass as well? Ugh, it's fucking shit. Get this crap out of here. What do you think? Both the sweet and bitter tastes are in a perfect harmony. It's almost like a sample of life. You'll find no complaints here, Shino. The drink shares all of your charm. I appreciate your praise. You picked up on exactly what I tried to do with it, too. Life has both dreams that are sweet and feelings that are bitter. Everyone has times when they hesitate to keep pushing forward. And once you reach that point, there's no need to struggle in vain. You just have to keep going at your own pace. That's what I was hoping to convey with this cocktail. Wow. Those sure are some wise words. This is the kind of drink I'd like to continue serving at my bar. I'll make it a place where people can drop in with these and where they can feel comfortable getting close to others. So, that's the style you want to create. It is. I suppose they'll take the loss this time then. I'm sure our judges would agree. Yes, second place again. You can never take the dub. Of course. Hey, you just made the decision for them. Don't get so caught up in the details. Thank you for your cooperation, everyone. I'm grateful for all the help. Why don't we treat you to some drinks as a reward? Please, order anything you'd like. Yes, go on and take a seat wherever. Give me one of each of your cocktails, then. This is the life, Hal. We should try and get free drinks more often. We didn't really do anything to help, though. Why don't we pay for ours? You've ruined Jack's night. Then, I want to offer you my thanks as well. I really appreciate you giving my cute little junior the push she needed. It was nothing. Sheena's always had a good head on her shoulders. She just needed someone to get her going. Yes, but you'd be amazed at how few people would be willing to do such a thing. A spectator of the man raising the next generation, right, Mr. Manager? I'm not raising them. I have to admit, I am used to getting kids back on their feet by now. Maybe you shouldn't be hanging around children, Van. It's gonna bite you in the ass.
That's a wrap.
Reward deposited.
Alrighty. I guess we have to go back in here anyway.
I've been waiting for you.
I thought that was Mariel for a second. No, that's the fucking author lady. Seriously, I can't apologize enough for Marty. There's really no need, Hal. You weren't yourself at the time. Besides, it gave me a chance to see that jamming code of yours in action. It was very impressive. Yeah, no kidding. Remind me never to get on her bad side. It's not like I did it on purpose. I was just in a bad spot, okay? Glad to see you're doing better, Holly. Welcome, welcome, Van. Hey, everyone. Fairy, Rosette, I heard about what happened. Seems like you two are feeling just fine, though. Yes, we apologize for causing any undue worry. We must... I mean, I hope none of these kids are biting Van's ass. That seems like a bad thing to have. Right, I'm sorry about today, you guys. And I wasn't actually in control, but that still doesn't make what I did okay. Well, if it's any consolation, the performance you gave with that call was practically award-worthy. Yeah, don't worry about it. And isn't there something else you need to tell us anyway? Aha, of course. Thanks for waking me up. I'll try and make it up to you by gathering more information about this memory rewrite thing. Seeing as I've been through it myself, I should have more insight into the phenomenon. You're not the only one with a debt, Holly. We'll both be doing our best to repay you well. And I'll make sure we find the bastard responsible for this. Sounds good to me. See, I told you it would all work out, Hal. Is that it? Okay, I thought it would be a little more eventful.
Let's do this.
Alright. And just to be clear, there's no one to hang out with now. Hello, Sarah. Are you really alright with us eating this expensive food? Of course I am. It's the least I can do, thanks for your assistance. After all, you two are the ones who managed to bring both our security chief and our concierge out of their days. Yeah, and since the GM is paying, feel free to eat it, whatever you'd like. Well, sounds like we've got all the clear, Sarah. Let's dig in. But, and of course, you all deserve some thanks as well. It was no big deal. Yeah, well done, you guys. Man, this Mr. Thorndyke's pretty alright for a fucking private bodyguard company. What the hell is this? Cute. Why is she dressed up like Mint? Wait. Mint was mostly dressed up like that. Yeah, well done, you guys. Fairy Rosette, how are you feeling? It is cute. You two had us all really worried. I'm glad our dance managed to reach you in the end. Yeah, we're fine now. Sorry for all the trouble I caused. I'd also like to apologize. I know words are hardly enough, but I'm incredibly grateful for what you did for us. Well, you're right about words not being enough. I took forever to snap you out of it. Still, I know it wasn't your fault, so don't go making that face, alright? Besides, this incident allowed me to confirm once again how indispensable you are to us. It's an honor to hear you say so, sir. Anyway, I can tell you guys are still pretty busy. Just try to remember to rest when you can, okay? Yeah, if anything else that were to happen to you guys, Sarah might just get an ulcer. Shahina, we don't need to give them anything else to worry about. Gotcha. We'll do our best to stay out of trouble. Well, at least we were able to hear about what happened after the fact. I feel like we can rest a bit easier now that we know. Yeah, I do feel kind of guilty about all this, though. Stop right there. You can't keep eating yourself up about this. Yeah, we'll get to the root of the issue, and then we'll yank it out like a fucking tooth. So what's the plan now? Should we head back? Well, we still have a little more time. Why don't we make one more round before we go back? Sounds good to me. We'll head back once we hit a good stopping point. Is there anything else actually worth doing? Does not look like it. I've already been to everything here, so let's just go back to Montmartre. Let's go. Ooh, nice.
Those are impressive results.
Yeah.
Then I'll update your rank.
We did it. A rank.
I'll gladly take that.
Strega Chrono.
Can't complain with that.
I had a great time.
I bet you did, Shizuna. Continue? Yes. After reconvening, everyone began discussing their next course of action. Alright, how are we gonna die this time? They set about organizing the information they gathered over the last few days. While doing so, the landlords brought them some evening desserts and non-alcoholic beverages. Boo. For the last part. The desserts are cool. After a while, they took the best suggestions into account and devised the plan. Wouldn't it be hilarious if they got, like, orbital striked by, like, a satellite? Okay, I think we ought to hang up our thinking caps for the night. Yeah, I'd like to just stand here for a while and enjoy the night breeze. I wish I were half as relaxed as you two. Truth be told, I think our plan has less than 50% chance of success. And that's being optimistic. It'd be a different story if we had some substitute for the Genesis reactions. Who would have to get courage to do that? The President of Calvard. Quit being negative Nancy's. We'll manage just fine. These rewrites might be scaling up in intensity, but remember, we've got over half the Genesis back now. It was thanks to them that we got out of this morning disaster with our asses intact, yeah? That's right, we wouldn't have gone this far without them. I know they'll continue to prove vital to us well into the future. There's still some things we don't know about them, right? Yes, even the enemy cannot capitalize on their full potential, according to Miss Artesia. That's good to hear. And if all goes well, we should be alright. Grandmaster better watch out. We're about to send his ass on the highway to hell. The sooner he goes there, the better. Alright, the clock will strike midnight in a little over 2 hours. For now, I suggest we check... Oh.
Something wrong?
Uh-oh.
Define wrong. If we totally forgot something fits the definition, then yeah.
Huh? Are you saying we overlooked something?
Yeah, the snipers on the roof.
Who can say?
Are you allergic to straight answers or something?
You might be a beast in a fight, but you're still a giant pain in the...
Oh.
Van?
Oh.
You guys hear that?
No, don't think so.
Is that...
Oh. We've got something coming from 2000 Arge to the north. And that's not all.
Huh? The hell are you on about?
Gunshots from the next district!
Oh.
What's going on?
It sounded like a tank. Why is something like that here?
Wait, I said the president would get corroded. I was joking.
I can't connect to the orbital network.
There's no jamming at play. The servers must be down. Catra, can we get a visual?
Oh, yes, of course. Theo, do it!
Do the thing.
Activating telephoto mode. Confirming source of gunfire.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What the hell is going on over there?
They're fighting in the city. But who's giving the orders?
Who's fighting who now?
Hey, Renee?
Can't get in touch with them, huh?
The emergency lines are down. The CID as a whole may be caught up in this. I must return to the President's...
Wait, rocket launcher? Oh my god. Oh Jesus, that one's crashing. Oh my god. Oh fuck. They better not crash into a big populated area. Oh.
Dad! No! Mr. Arkwright!
No, this comes first. Get out of here, now! That's an order!
Oh shit. Yeah, run. Well, everyone died in that one. Alright, how far back are we going? Jesus! What the fuck? Van and Co died in the beginning. Wait, what do they call it? Of a coup. Oh shit. Alright, we go all the way back. What the fuck? March 21st. How long ago is that? Oh, it's only a day. Okay, actually, oh wait, no, hold on. Okay, it's only a day. It's actually not that long far back. It looks worse. Is this a big eared free? Let me be the judge. That is a pretty big ear free. Damn, look at that. Alrighty, I'm heading out now. I texted Abby a minute ago and he said he'll keep his ear to the ground. I'm planning to get back my own investigation right as well. I'll be also paying Mr. Al-Fayed a wait. Wait, but this is before they became evil. Uh-oh. Really? Now I wonder what he's... Okay, well, we gotta make sure that doesn't happen again. What the hell? Should I really be going our separate ways? No. Wow, we're just gonna avoid all that happening. Wait, that's right. It was after Fairy and Rosette left that... And then that... Oh, what the fuck? Huh? What was that? That rewind thing again. I remember now. It affected...
How could I have done that to you guys?
So, you remembered what's supposed to go down on day 3, huh?
Yes. It's all coming back to me. I subjected you all to so much pain.
Stop right there! Don't blame yourselves, please. We know you didn't want to do those things. It wasn't your fault.
Okay, so Johnny, the thing about time travel is that we can't question the rules. So this is obvious. This form of time travel works by, like, if you go back in time, you can do a split timeline. It's fine. Sure, it breaks the fucking rules of thermodynamics and, like, conservation of mass and whatever the fuck. I don't know. Don't think about it. It's fine.
Our dear friend, the Garden Master, had you acting against your will.
Well, here's the thing, Scoops. Even if they did do that, they would still remember everything that happened.
And even after we finally prevailed, he overturned it all that very same night.
We may need to rethink our approach.
Yep, back to the drawing board we go. Let's go over what we remember. Anything to keep us from reliving tomorrow.
I was gonna say the only game to do time travel correctly is 13 Sentinels. And if you were there when I streamed 13 Sentinels, you know how they did that.
The real head scratcher is those last few moments at the end.
And I'm avoiding to answer that question because if you haven't, play 13 Sentinels.
We finally got everything back to normal, and then the least normal thing goes and happens. I can't remember all the specifics, but I know there was fighting all over the capital. And then...
Those airships appeared to be from the Republican Army's Ix Alba series. If my memory serves, they were also suffering from the...
Oh, actually, the... Sorry, I was gonna say, do I want to say it? It is kind of a horn, but it's already out. Fuck it. Zero Escape does it really well. VLR, I think, does it especially well.
It would be best to assume that both the Guild and the CID have fallen prey to it as well.
To me, anyway.
To think something so sinister was brewing in the wings.
Well, at least Barry and Rosette are still their usual selves.
But that doesn't change the severity of the situation. How are we supposed to prevent this?
Wait, hold on. I just realized something that makes no fucking sense, but I know obviously they had to do it. I put the cosmetics of Fairy in the future, but she somehow has the cosmetics in the past. I mean, it makes sense because the costumes aren't canon, but it is very funny to think about. Be like, oh, cool, time traveling wardrobe changes.
You got me. But there's one thing I know for sure. What we just witnessed was the worst case scenario.
9/11.
If we let that happen tomorrow, everything we've done up till now will have been for nothing. And I ain't down for that. So I say we go on...
It does also work for the gear and weapons.
We've recovered 5 Genesis. And at this point, we pinned down the enemy's MO to a T.
Mott.
I think we can lay off the rewind stuff this time around.
What if this game doesn't really have time travel? I feel like that's actually just impossible. Wait. Unless you're... No, that would still make no sense. Because, like, the only way this game would not have time travel would be that what they're actually seeing is actually visions of the future. Which, now that I say this, that was a thing. It's... Oh my god. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have to talk about a game I never streamed, but in Trails from Zero, the intro of that game it plays out differently than it does... It's an in media res. It plays out differently because fucking Kea saw a vision of the future being like being the Zero Child and all that. So she changed it, but that wasn't time travel in so much as more like a future vision. I'm wondering if maybe this is that they're actually not like time travel. I mean, it wouldn't make sense for like obviously gear and costumes and shit like that, but that's more like that's a gameplay consideration.
Now you're talking!
I suppose we have relied on that power more than a few times.
Yes. We should have been dead already. But we've been saved by it time and time again.
That said, if we keep using it as our lifeline, We might go belly up when it's time for the final showdown.
Why is she sitting at his desk?
That's true. So let's settle this with our own strength.
Fortunately, we are privy to what the future will bring, giving us the means to plan a preemptive strike.
That's a good point. We can make the most of the information we've gathered.
There has to be some way to overcome this nightmare. And we're gonna find it.
If we are searching for an opening of some kind, the corrosion may be our best bet. Based on what we've learned so far, we can surmise it's not some all-powerful, unconquerable force.
Right, even when Costume and Rosette were under its control, they realized something was up. Small Fry was totally taken in by it, though. Why were their cases so different? I figured it was because I'm nowhere near as strong as them. Wait, no, maybe it's because the Genesis was given to me. Most of those possibilities are plausible. The strength of its grip may be... I'm gripping alright. The strength of its grip may very well vary depending on the victim's temperaments and circumstances. In other words, the corrosion has its limits. Huh. The Genesis were left behind by my great-grandfather. They're experimental apparatuses that were made to gauge the world. If the corrosion was made manifest by the 8th Genesis, then there definitely should be a limit to its power. Sounds reasonable. No, it's more than just reasonable. I think that's exactly right. If that's true, then how has the corrosion been able to spread so far and wide? I know the first 7 Genesis were the points of origin, but that alone doesn't exactly answer the question. There must be some sort of channel with which it can widen its reach to cover the entire capital. Ah. Oh no. Don't tell me. If we are following the thread of logic, then the only rational conclusion is that it's using the orbital network. Internet fart guys. We're in it. The internet. Twitter's making these people go crazy. Ferry saw a shitty AI video of Van being the last remnants of Almada. That's how she was convinced. Agree. Jesus. Agreeing the past septium veins have frequently been the cause of widespread interference. In an urbanized city such as Edith, however, the orbital network is the more likely candidate. So it's not unlike what happened at the Marching Garden then. The circumstantial evidence is beginning to accumulate. Are you capable of tracking the corrosion down? I like the sax in the song. I believe I can. Provided I have the assistance of our 2 resident technologists. Of course, you can count on me. With the whole of Marduk's resources at our disposal, we will put an end to the corrosion for good. Alright, let's take this from the top. The light at the end of this tunnel is within sight. We've just got to make it through today. Let's stop the coup from happening. Also, the Oilers just beat Vegas 4-2. Oilers, please, McDavid, save us from this nightmare. I just had a thought. Do I want Florida more to win or Toronto? I think I dislike Florida more. Ooh, that's a tough one. Oh, God. I mean, they're divisional rivals, so it's like picking my poison. Look at her. Why good for Sweden? I guess I'm not familiar with like any Swedish players on those teams.
Block B, data depth 3, code Omega has turned up nothing. There are no discrepancies in the data continuity over the 5-hour period. All clear.
I'm on Block U, data depth 2 now. I've compared the data changes over the timescale, so I'm now executing the code to switch to the theoretical model.
Yo, that fucking phone has got like a Wi-Fi antenna.
Okay, data continuity is within expected parameters, so we're clear. Moving on to the next block.
There have been no inconsistencies with the data continuity on my end either. I propose we skip past Block L for now and turn our attention to Block N.
Oh, what's in Block N, I wonder?
There's quite a lot of data here, so let's split it up among the 3 of us. We can start with data depth 4.
Understood.
It's amazing watching them work their magic. They call this process the multi-dimensional data continuity scanning. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it lets them gather info from all over the capital and search for discrepancies that might be caused by the corrosion. We can run searches on historical data as well. This method allows us to extract and analyze the changes in the change histories and trends across various data sets. Wait, when we reround whole days, do we have to get the... No, why'd you write it like that? You mean the Genesis? No, we've always... No, I don't think we've... Yeah, actually, I guess they just stay with us? Yeah, because we actually rewound past when we got the fairy, but I guess she had it? I don't know. Ooh, let's not think about that. That's no bueno. I guess Genesis are like immune to the timey-wimey bullshit. I'm not surprised in the least. This is Ren we're talking about. It's magic, don't worry about it. Plus the bar in the Mordek satellites, a wide area shard search feature. Having Mr. Thorndyke support is a tremendous boon. Ooh. He promised to assist to the extent he's able to because the main AI labeled the capital as a red zone. Similar to the last time, the designation jumps as soon as the data changed. Wait, does he have wings? What? Huh? Why does he have... Is the hacking manifesting his wings? Huh. That's new to me. Hey, I'm surprised to see you busting out your angel oh. They literally just answered it. I didn't know it could be used for something like that. Being an angel makes him hack good. It's helped us narrow down the descriptions in the continuity considerably. Hey, you sure you're okay? I know that whole thing was really traumatic, so it's fine.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. I've learned how to control this power to some degree. And right now...
No, I don't think you said that you've hated this game before. Maybe if you say it like 10 more times, and maybe you'll have said it.
I've decided that I will put this power to good use. This is how I can help others in my own way.
Maybe he said it in other like true. Maybe we just time traveled back after he said it. Make sure if I time rewind that I'll say it. This is Elysion. Gotcha. Then I'll let you do your thing. He can use his angel power to like he's using his trauma from all the experiments to be a better hacker. Wait a minute, why are you wearing rainbow knee-high socks? Oh no. Of course, man, I'll take Tails' words to heart. Cut to here. Now, how are things going on Y'all's end? I can't read. Now, how are things going on Y'all's end, Judith? Renee? Grammy and I have been looking into people connected to the mass media and the entertainment industry. People in those sectors have been surprisingly active this morning, which makes our job easier, but we haven't noticed anything unusual. There have been no signs of suspicious activities on the military secure line. Security line. Secure, okay. That said, the information obtained there could very well have been falsified, and confirming its veracity would take time. And that might be the time we don't have. Guess it's a good thing Ikaruga's chipping in, cuz... Wait, does that beeping noise mean what I think it means? Block N. Oh god, they found it in Block N! Ooh! It's the Racist Brigade! They're so predictable in their stupidity! Breakdown the data continuity has been detected. Discrepancies that are outside the projected parameters have begun to disperse. Interference is spreading at an alarming rate. I've confirmed it on my end as well. The data continuity has been compromised. This has to be the corrosion at work. That it's begun. Can you tell me where it's coming from? I'm attempting to trace it back to the source. Unfortunately, the range of the scan is quite vast. It'll take some time to narrow it down.
Oh, it's you. If you're calling now, then that must mean...
Yep, it's just as we predicted. A couple of someones are already en route to your location. Looks like they're going to split up before they enter Old Town.
It's a repeat of last time, then.
Except we won't be ambushed by the Kruga or Marduk. 2 new groups have been sent in their stead.
But the airship might still crash and kill you.
We won't be able to pinpoint the source before they get here. How should we proceed?
We'll handle them. Might be tough to duke it out in a residential area, but it should be easier than before. You guys catch all that?
Loud and clear. Leave this side to me.
serve up a good old platter of payback.
I can keep them at bay for as long as you need. We're counting on you to find the source of the corrosion.
Nothing like a good morning stretch to start my day.
Wow, they sure didn't waste any time getting here. Wait, I swear I've seen those uniforms before.
They're the Scorpions of Zahat, a Jaeger group from the Central East.
Good. Controller?
He must have been
Thank
corroded
you.
in place of the Kruga.
Yeah, she became super sand lesbian.
What, did they think they could beat us with a bunch of second-string shitheads? They're gonna feel really damn silly after this. Alright, activating soundproofing field!
That's what Reset showed us earlier. Looks like it works.
Now we can cut loose without worrying about any noise complaints. Let's kick their asses, Fairy!
I mean, I think... Sure, whatever. You know what? If you can do it, you can do it. Damn.
Backups arrived. There's 6 more now.
Making it really damn hard to thin out their numbers. Might have bit off more than we can chew.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Then allow me to lend a hand.
Sup?
Thanks for the assist. Let me guess. You already mopped up the fodder in your area?
Of course. The other shinobi are holding their positions. I was once consumed by the corrosion. That is why I'm determined to eradicate it. By any means necessary.
Same here. We'll destroy it together.
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess this makes sense. Alright, gamers, watch this.
Flames, give us strength!
It's go time! Activating skill. Out with a bang!
Damn, Van, you're going to jail.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
Why would Van take a photo of himself doing crimes? Is he stupid?
I require aid.
A boost would work there.
I am the shadow. Inferno Hades Blade!
Scoops, I fucking hate this game anyway. Here's all the jerk-off material I found of it.
What'd you expect?
The truest of hater.
Sounds like they've already begun fighting. And I suppose it's time I got started too.
Mind if I join the part?
Sup?
Of course not.
Lesbian sisters, go!
I've been wanting another chance to see your sword skills up close.
I could say the same to you. Plus, it's not every day that I get to fight back to back with the famous Beauty's blade.
It's fine. She's got super good hearing.
Beginning combat test.
Alright, do we have any...
Engaging skill. Taking point.
Engaging. Boost gauge upgraded.
Forgive me.
Oh, I can just do this.
My turn.
Engaging.
And we win.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Damn. Her eyes look weird because they look like normal in this. This is Shizuna when she's not a psycho.
Yes. Aaron and Fairy took out the Scorpions of Zahat in the northern alleyway.
And Elaine and Shizuna have a group from Zect Arms on the run.
Is that really who we're up against? This may be easier than I thought.
I'm afraid it's a little early to celebrate. We have backup on the way.
Rear guards, eh? You know who they are?
It's the Beta Squad. They were stationed nearby in the event of a surprise terrorist attack.
Damn, the betas are here.
Without orders. They have split into 3 groups, and they are approaching Old Town as we speak. one can easily infer that they have already been corroded.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So the military info was fake after all.
We need to get a lock on the source of the corrosion. Now!
Got it. I just narrowed it down. It's in the Sidon district. And its exact location is...
A building at its center. The Maserati Hotel.
What? Why would it be there?
You can find out when you get there. We'll take care of matters here.
I have some prospective backup to send your way if necessary. You need only say the word.
All right then. Arkwright Solutions, move out!
And with that, they hurried to the Sidon District's Maserati Hotel. So we're positive this is where the corrosion is coming from, yeah? To be more precise, this is the location where the discrepancies were at their highest. I cannot guarantee that this is the actual source of the corrosion, but it, at the very least, merits investigating. Any bright ideas on how we're going to find the poor saps who got corroded this time? This hotel's going to be swarming with people. It'd be nice if that bastard in black and the guardmaster were chilling near the front desk. That'd save us a lot of trouble. Sure, but I don't see what's happening. Sure, but I don't see that happening, unfortunately. Though I did hear that important figures are currently staying at this hotel, including a few we know. I heard that too. Apparently Prince Sharad and his people are here. And now Gran and Essie are... Essie is a sound... I keep forgetting he calls her Essie. He calls her Essie. What a dirty name. I really hope they're okay. Well, we'll find out soon. There's a good chance that someone we know or someone with influence is corroded. I want to brace him. Why? You know, you didn't have to have an NPC walk on the sidewalk when they were standing there. Are they ghosts or was that a ghost? You decide. That was great. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. Does an NPC even usually walk on the street? Good lord.
Oh, there she is.
I'm glad she seems to be okay, at least. Alright. No time for hesitation. Let's go.
Hey, I got some of that Essie fever.
Oh, good morning, everyone. What brings you all here at this hour?
We were just about to have ourselves some breakfast. Would you care to join us?
Normally we'd take you up on that in a heartbeat, but we just came by to ask a couple questions. We won't take up too much of your time.
Huh? Sure, I guess?
Please keep it brief. We have a busy day ahead of us.
If all goes well, this will be a quick chat. Till then, just act natural, you guys. Okay. If I remember correctly, you're here to attend a symposium, aren't you, Gran? That's right, we'll be discussing our views on environmental issues across Emeria. I intend to present my findings and projections on the situation in the eastern part of the continent. Oh, right, it's being sponsored by the ICO, isn't it? That's the group Miss Toa's part of. Toa's gonna be corroded. She's gonna want to kill everyone. If I remember correctly, they're also sponsoring a political debate that's scheduled for today. That's right, the forum will be held at the Tryon Mall and the president will be in attendance. It likely won't have much influence on the course of the Calvardian politics, but I'm sure we'll see some interesting arguments from the different parties. My brother has even been invited as a special guest. Oh damn, sounds like it's a real deal. The NGO is going to great lengths to ensure the viewpoints of the international community will be heard. Is Prince Sharad on his way there now, or is he still here? Oh, he's already left. I believe he intends to exchange greetings and opinions with all sides before the debate begins in earnest. He had breakfast with the president himself, evidently. Why'd she side-eye him? So, Naja, are you not accompanying Prince Sharad today? I'm not, no. Given the present circumstances, I thought it best to prioritize Princess Zeta's safety. If I'm not mistaken, the Crown Prince will be returning just after lunch. By the way, Esmeralda, I understand that you're not attending the symposium this time, yes? I'm happy that I was able to meet you here in the capital, but if I may ask, what are your plans for today? Oh, right, didn't you say you were going back to Basel? No, actually, I had something I needed to discuss with you, Professor. Would you mind if I spoke with you in private before you head to the symposium? If you have something important to discuss, wouldn't it be better saved for after the symposium? It'll be finished at 3 p.m. After that, we can talk without having to cut our conversation short. But this is a pressing matter. Why we don't have time to wait? The government or Yang could call you at any moment. Okay, I'm lost here. Is Yang in the capital too? What's this about the government reaching out to me? I'm afraid I don't follow. How can I convince you that... No, never mind. I'll just have to take matters into my own hands. Essie? She could pull out a gun? Fan, do you think? No doubt about it. This has the corrosion written all over it. Well, Miss Esmeralda, it's unfortunate, but it seems that they have already been taken in by the other side. We have to move quickly and decisively, and we can no longer worry about our method. Oh, what the fuck? What's this? Oh, quality ghosts. Thank you for clipping this. I understand. Oh shit, they're evil! No, not Essie! It's just as I thought. You feel like telling us what the hell's going on? Oh, I guess she has a sword, that's fine.
She drew her sword? Here?
They're going to take them hostage!
Najee, what on earth is the meaning of this?
Please, forgive my impertinence, Your Highness. Just know that I'm doing this to protect you. I will find a place of refuge for you. And you must stay there until we're able to stop Prince Sharid.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Stop Sharid from doing what exactly?
You had to have seen it. His Highness is trying to overthrow your father, Grand Prince Salman, and assume the throne for himself.
Wait, what? But he's the crown prince! Why the hell would he do that?
He's gonna inherit the role anyway.
Political uprising in Elsheim?
That's absurd. Who put that ridiculous idea in your head?
She's telling the truth, Your Highness. And with the president himself backing him, your brother might just pull it off.
What? No, that can't...
Wait, wait! They think that we're gonna overthrow Middle Eastern government. Let's go!
I don't understand, Essie. Why are you working with Najee?
What do you mean, why? I'm trying to protect the professor. The president's office is attempting to coerce her into helping mass-produce nuclear weapons.
Hell yeah.
You're kidding me.
But she never...
You're not making any sense. There's no way they could be mass-produced so easily.
That's what the Japanese thought.
I don't disagree. Even for a genius, pulling off such a feat would take decades. That's why Yang, Professor Cronkite, decided to enlist the aid of yet another genius, by any means necessary. If the professor goes to today's symposium, I'm almost certain she'll get wrapped up in their scheme.
Calm yourself, Esmeralda. You are making quite a few assumptions here. For one, Cronkite would never do such a thing. Secondly...
I'm sorry, Professor, but we don't have time to argue. Come with me. If all goes according to plan, everything will go back to the way it should be. As for the rest of you, it looks like your loyalty to the president has been bought and paid for. But my loyalty lies with the people I care about, and I will protect them.
Given that I am Prince Sharid's bodyguard, I cannot oppose him directly. That being said, I can at least take the princess to a safe haven before the storm arrives.
Things ain't looking too good, you guys.
Listen to me, Essie. You have to wake up! Essie!
Wait, what? Oh, it's like, we're not time traveling for this, are we? Huh, what are we doing in the Marching Garden? I do not believe this is to be an area produced from her psyche. Rather, it seems like we're in one of the garden's standard locales. This may be a space that was constructed from existing resources. Here's the Superman to make sense out of nonsense. I'd love to pick your brain about what might be going on, but we've got bigger problems on our hands. Something's coming. What the fuck? Genato's Nubia. Ooh. Oh, so we're just gonna... Oh, so they're just trying to buy time, huh? They should know better than that. Yeah, we'll have this cleaned up in a jiff. You mean a gif? Idiot. Take the Yes! I'm gonna grundle it up, baby! I am Grundle! Hell yeah, gamers. Vampire whip.
Do your worst.
We'll do this. Can I switch you out for anyone else? Yeah, Judith.
Taking center stage.
Oh wait, we gotta go Grimcat.
Time to raise the curtain.
The Grendon Fraser.
You know what to do, Anya.
The sex cat has arrived, and so have I. We're gonna do. I forget which one does like a lot of. This one.
Now.
Yeah. 3 Judiths. I'm going crazy. Hell yeah.
Activating skill. Here goes.
What if I did? Does that not count as a side bonus? Oh no, because the side is here.
Good luck. I won't lose.
Ooh.
Shield, protect everyone.
Easy.
We'll take that.
Alright, now I can go crazy.
Time to pump it up.
Alright, so if I do... Alright, we gotta do... What's the best I can do? So we'll do not 8 damage down, we want that. I do that. And there we go.
Here it comes.
Go crazy.
Radiant sunlight.
Wow, okay, he just died. Well, that was easy.
Do even better.
Huh. No, Gran. Wait, what? Oh. Damn, must have nabbed them and bailed while we were stuck. Where could they have gone? Oh, thank heavens they're all right. I have no earthly idea what just happened, but I'm relieved you're all safe. Yeah, we're fine. You have any idea what happened to the 4 people that were in this table? Yes, they went towards the roof a short while ago. They're gonna jump! Music in my ears. That's a den if I've ever heard one. Uh-oh. You may wish to retract that statement, Mr. Wei. Damn it, we've been had. They boarded the Harvatot? That must have been their plan from the start. We have to go after them. Quickly, everyone, to the car! To the vanmobile! What the crash? Oh no, the light's gone higher. This could be bad news. Van, you have to go crazy now. That's underselling it, I'm afraid. Similar malfunctions and accidents are occurring all over the capital.
Currently, traffic lights are malfunctioning all throughout the capital, which has led to numerous accidents on the road. Breaking news. The city's subway system is also experiencing operational disturbances. While municipal authorities are currently investigating the issue, some lines have already suspended service.
Honk honk. Oh shit, trains! Marine radar devices used in river traffic are also experiencing failures across the board. Authorities have already launched an investigation into the matter, and they have grounded all departing flights. Is this for real? Did Esmeralda really hack all the traffic lights and all these other systems? It looks that way. She did that? Jesus Christ. It looks that way, yes. The interference is being caused by orbital waves transmitted from that airship. They're using in-development code from the Institute of Science. Essie's fingerprints are all over this. What are they talking about? Yeah, you know, for boats. They're talking about boats. They're talking about everything's fucked, Scoops. You're being angry for no reason. Anyway, there's a strong possibility she's receiving a boost from the corrosion. She's becoming a super hacker. Furthermore, I heard Miss Archette was involved in the initial design phase of the Zypha standard. Essie's more than a little familiar with the latest communication standards. She even has access to the Zypha's developer mode. Oh, damn. Hey, you do if there's like a bunch of mines you have to go around. The scale of what she's doing is totally off the charts. She's pulling the entire capital into her mess, kicking and screaming. Makes me wonder if she's got some other reason for doing all this. Not good. They're getting farther and farther away. Can't afford to lose them. At least not before I figure out where they're headed.
Having a hard time of things, are we?
You don't know the half of it. How are things going on your end?
Swimmingly. Old Town is safe and secure, so we're leaving it to Ikaruga and the Alpha Squad's care. How about yourself? If I'm not mistaken, you're in the midst of a car chase, yes?
Actually, it's more like we're chasing an airship, and it hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. But you're driving a car. If I had a straight shot, that'd be a different story. But that traffic's been a real shit show, if you haven't noticed.
I think I have just the solution you need. Go to this location, and you will find someone who can put your predicament to rest.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Who? Who can put a predicament to rest? Is it Hermes or something? I don't see anyone here. You sure this is the place? Yeah, I'm sure. Right on time, too. Huh. Whoa! It's Republican Airship's new gunship model, the I thought that's an alpaca, the Alfeca. If we pursue the hard route in this, we'll have no trouble catching up to it. That's all well and good, but who's commandeering it?
Patter and get on board. We do not have the luxury of time.
Wait, who?
That sounds like...
I see what's going on. No wonder the desk jockey was putting on airs.
Oh shit, it's Cronkite.
Young, why are you here?
I have been kept abreast of the current situation. We can
breast
discussion for later.
Might want to hurry up and hop on, Arkwright.
Oh wait, that is Hermes. I was half right.
I always deliver my goods on time, even if I have to take to the skies to do it.
Wait, I know that voice.
Now hold on just a minute. Is that you, Hermes? What's a courier doing piloting that thing?
Hermes. I mean, it does have the accent, so it wouldn't just be called Hermes. Hermes. I think that's right, or close-ish.
Distance from the Horvatot, 1200 arch. Current speed, 650 Selge per hour. Once we come within 150 arch of the target, I will decelerate to match their current airspeed. I'll come right alongside them at 300 Selge per hour. Then you can jump over to their ship.
Hold on.
I'll come right along.
No, I gotta do that better.
I'll come right.
Damn it.
I'll come.
Close enough. She'll come.
Sounds like a plan. You're one heck of a pilot, you know that?
And this gunship's brand spanking new. Just who the hell are you, anyway?
Oh, just a humble delivery woman and lone wolf biker. Nothing more, nothing less. Think of me as you always have.
That may be a difficult ask.
I don't think you can sweep those awesome flying skills under the rug.
Yeah, no kidding. They're seriously impressive. And thanks to them, we're hot on their trail.
We should be thanking Yang as well. You came to rescue Gran and Essie, right?
I am simply here to do what needs to be done. That includes observing this fascinating phenomenon. Now, focus your attention on the situation at hand. I may have assisted with running the calculations, but this strategy is hardly foolproof.
He ain't wrong. I don't think any of us have boarded an airship mid-flight for one.
Hey, first time for everything.
Follow my lead and we should be fine. Everyone got that?
Loud and clear.
Should we misjudge our leap for whatever reason, I will attempt to break our fall with a shard field.
We're closing in on them. Be ready to board at any moment.
Wow, Scoops.
Fourth
Falcom
on
did
the
nothing to you.
Good. It looks like they're all unharmed.
Good. So once we get there, we'll take out that bodyguard and then...
Shit.
Did they just attack us?
That looked like a barrier of some kind. So much for the direct approach. Wait, that's not all. I'm gonna put some distance between us.
That is a shard-based barrier, and by the looks of it, an external force is strengthening it to an extraordinary degree. This may be more difficult than I had envisioned. If we can find some way to stimulate a resonance effect, however, it may be possible to bore a way through.
A resonance effect?
Do it with the Genesis. Do it.
That's our answer. Hey, Mare, come on out.
Fairy.
Been a minute since you called on me. Wait, am I in the sky?
Yeah, you are.
Keeping up with the ship? But how?
Well, you see, we might be better off explaining this later.
Time to get to work, Mare Bear. You were listening in on our conversation, right?
Yeah. You want me to drill a hole in that thing, right? If we want this to succeed, I'll need you guys to follow my instructions to the letter.
The gunship is falling back.
The futility of their efforts must have finally dawned upon them. Even so, that they're chasing us in this manner leaves no doubt as to their allegiance.
Yeah, they're definitely siding with the president. I won't let Catra go down the wrong path. I'm gonna bring him back to the light, whatever it takes.
As I thought. You yourself have not changed at all, have you, Esmeralda? You are still the same kind, gentle soul who only has my and Catra's best interests at heart.
Of course, Professor. That goes without saying. But if you get that, then why won't you listen to me?
Because you're crazy.
What was that?
Now, Esmeralda, prepare the phase space!
Oh, wait. Ooh, what? Huh? Damn, they did a flip.
There! That's it, isn't it?
We opened up a hole by matching the vibrations with the Genesis. You should be able to board it now.
Alright, get in the hole.
Pilot lady, you got everything lined up perfectly.
Never thought I'd be taking flying instructions from a hollow of all things. Not hard to argue with the results.
All right then. Get ready, everyone. Brace yourselves. We're coming in hot.
We're coming in the hole. It's everyone's dream. What? Sure. Just jump in the hole. I'll accept that. Just jump out of it. It worked. I thought it didn't work. It's like, nope, they're dead. Ooh, we're in the hacking universe now. Are we in a virtual space? This place seems familiar somehow. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's like a carbon copy of the spaces Mare Bear hacks into us for. This area looks quite similar to the concept images of the Orbital Network's virtual space. I don't think this place is being recreated from anyone's psyche, so this doesn't fit the previous patterns with the corrosion. The last year the garden didn't either. I'm starting to wonder if this is more of a temporary thing. Maybe that means it doesn't have as firm of a grip on them. In any case, it's probable that Miss Archette and Miss Burke are farther in. But there's only one thing left to do. Yeah, we're gonna charge in and wake them the hell up. Alright. We only have 300 enemies logged. Goldia gem. Arts EP. Oh, well, I'm gonna give that to... You know, before I forget.
Switching to maintenance mode. Single element slot accessed.
Hell yeah. Do that. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. We only have 6 minutes left, so I'm just gonna call it an evening now. Alright. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll be live Thursday, same time, same place, for some more Trails Through Daybreak 2 as we go through the hacking dimension. Until then, have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Okay, Scoops, calm down. Good night, everyone.